snowflakes fall. Vino, Dave, and Rob deck the hall. Mix it up with cheer for all. Glasses clinking, sleigh bells call. Shake it up, the crowd feels bright. Sipping spirits, cozy night. Laughing jokes by firelight. Live stream joy, the season's right. Drinking buddies, holiday cheer. Cocktails flowing year to year. Mix and stir, the spirits near. Christmas fun with friends right here. Christmas fun with friends and cheer.
When life gives you lemons, steal Santa's frickin' sleigh! Merry Christmas, everyone!
That kills me, dude.
I love that. I need a picture of me shaking with a smile.
Yeah. Even AI knows
awesome.
how to make you shake with a smile. What's
That
up,
is
home
awesome.
bartenders? Welcome to the Drinking Buddies. This is our annual Christmas episode. I think we've done like 3 of these now, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Let me overlay the chat here. And so Christmas cocktails is what we're going to be making tonight, and we're also going to be reviewing. So we got last year we basically did our standard kind of bracket battle for the top Christmas movie. I think it was Home Alone that won. Am I wrong?
Yes, Home Alone won.
I have to go back and check. I think it might have been like Home Alone and It's a Wonderful Life, like that at the top of the list. But today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be reviewing. We're not going to do a bracket fight. We're going to do a tier lists where we're going to kind of rank, and we're going to look at unconventional Christmas movies. So unintentional or unconventional Christmas movies. Actually, our first one being Die Hard. So I know a lot of people are going to be on team Christmas movie. A lot of people are going to be on team not a Christmas movie. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, how are you guys doing?
I'm doing good, brother. Doing good. I love that intro, man. That was hysterical.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Doing really good. It's gorgeously nice and warm up here at minus 39 Celsius.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. So
T-shirt weather.
Yeah,
T-shirt weather.
it's beautiful. Minus 20 came around recently last week for a day, and it was so fantastically warm. I didn't know what to do with myself.
So do you get? Are you getting snow on top of it, or is it just the cold weather?
No. So because of where I live, it's very dry. So you only really get the snow when you start getting the drastic changes and shifts in temperature. So if the temperature suddenly bumps up or drops down, it goes up, it'll snow a little bit, but when it comes back down, it pulls all the moisture back out of the air. So that's when you get a little bit of snow. And we don't normally get big dumpings of snow like Rob would see down in Ottawa. We get usually maybe a centimeter and a half or an inch. On occasion, we'll get, 6, 7, 8 inches. But that'll be the base, because once it gets cold, it's just cold.
And what that snow, does that snow melt off though? Or does it stay pretty much throughout?
It stays all winter, because usually once winter's technically here, which is generally a week or two,
Disco Dave,
outside of October, where I live up here, we get the ground is frozen, and it usually stays cold. It might hit 0 or -1, but it's not there long enough for the stuff to really melt away.
Wow.
We had a lot of snow in the last couple of weeks, and then this past couple of days, it's been rainy and warm, and like half of it's gone already. It's crazy.
Yeah, we had our first big snowfall the other day. Otherwise, it's been pretty mild. There's some cold days and whatnot. But all right, let's see what we got. We do have we got Disco Dave. What's up, Disco Dave?
Yep.
So Dave is here.
We got my man Matt. Iceman Can't Cook. What's up, Matt? And also we got Eric. Eric is a birthday boy today, guys.
Is he?
Yes.
Happy birthday!
Today's Eric's birthday.
All right.
So happy birthday to Eric.
Perfect timing.
All right, we also have one guest here. I'm going to bring in, we got Mike from Mike's Hard Reviews. I think this is Mike's third time joining us for
maybe fourth?
a Drinking Buddies, or maybe fourth, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I think
hopefully
one was
hopefully we get him on.
just a shot.
Oh, he's
One
not
was just a
there.
shot.
Mike's not here yet.
Mike's not here yet.
Normally, you'd say Dave's not here.
Yeah,
man.
I was gonna say Dave's usually the one who's not here. Dave's not here, man. All right. Well, what's everyone drinking tonight, or have you started drinking? Or often when we do these, some of you are driving, which I don't know how you drive and watch a live stream.
Well, you don't. They listen. Eric listens. He puts it up.
I suppose.
Yeah, it's basically, basically a live podcast for Eric.
Yeah, a live podcast. Hey, happy 61st for Eric.
Nice. That's awesome. Yes,
Still young at heart. Still young at heart.
If I had to think of like 3 of the unintentional Christmas movies that I love, it's definitely Die Hard. It's Batman Forever, and
No, Batman Returns.
or Batman Returns. Yeah. And let me. What do you think? What do you think of like Edward Scissorhands? Well, Gremlins is my other one. Gremlins.
It's
What do you think about Edward Scissorhands?
so-
Is that
Yeah,
one?
you know what? It's not one that I've rewatched. Like I saw it when I was quite young, so I really don't remember much of it. I didn't even know it had like a kind of a Christmas theme to it. It's on the list, so it was on
Right.
part of my research. It made the list, but yeah, it's not. I'll have to leave that one to kind of you guys and whoever else, because it's definitely not one that I'm familiar with.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen it a long time ago myself, but I do remember it being like kind of snow. Remember he did the scissors and the everything, some shit like that. Anyway,
Yeah, he liked to carve in the snow, which was kind of nice with his hands.
yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, that's right. He would make the ice sculptures and
Yep.
stuff like that. Yes. He's probably up where you are, Dave, making ice sculptures.
I don't know. For me, I mean, obviously, Die Hard. I am kind of on team. Not a Die Hard is not a Christmas movie, but however, it is nice. It is a fantastic film, and it is nice to kind of. I watch it almost like unironically at Christmas time.
This is where Rob and I disagree. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Whether it was not intended to be a Christmas movie, it was a fantastic action movie at Christmas. It's got Christmas themes. You have a hero, and he finds redemption because, through his troubled family. It is most definitely a Christmas movie. And there's a few bodies left along the way.
I feel like if it was a proper Christmas movie, like Hans Gruber would be like redeemed at the end, and he would find the spirit of Christmas or whatever.
He learned to
You know,
fly.
if you really want,
fly.
if you want to dig deep, is Hans? He's German, right?
Yes,
Are they Germans?
I think.
Well, he plays a German. I'm not sure if he's actually German in.
Well, no, like in the movie they play German.
Oh, in the movie
right?
he's German. Yes, absolutely.
All right, so here's a deep dive for you that the directors probably did this. The Christmas tree was invented in Germany.
And well, yeah,
Yes.
Tannenbaum.
Yep. No, absolutely, including the
So
old
there, I dare
Yule log
tell.
tradition.
Is the common thread. See what I'm saying?
That's so far reaching.
You gotta look for the signs. You gotta
That's
look.
reaching.
Hey, it was
Put it
there.
on
There
the
was
list.
Christmas music there in this movie. There was Christmas paraphernalia. The movie happened at Christmas time.
But I mean,
there's even the
by
classic-
that,
Ho ho ho! Now I've got a machine gun.
but by that
And
logic,
he
then
wears,
like
he
Iron
wears
Man
a
3
Christmas
is
hat like the whole movie almost.
by
Oh,
that
no, he
logic,
doesn't.
Iron Man 3 is a Christmas movie. Because it was at Christmas time. It opens up with Tony like trying on his new suit and like dancing to Christmas music.
That's really sad when I can't even picture that.
It was definitely it was the weakest of the 3 Iron Man movies for sure.
Yeah, but
Is that the one with what's his face with the
Not Whiplash. That's number 2. Is that what you're saying?
number
Whiplash?
3? Yeah,
Three
Whiplash.
is-
bad. This is bad. I can't remember.
I don't remember 3 at all. Who's the bad guy?
It's Guy something. The actor. No, he's
Guy
in
Pearce?
Is it Guy
Guy
Pearce?
Pearce?
I think it's
Maybe.
Guy Pearce. Yeah. Anyways, and he, I think it's Guy Pearce, and he's another like genius millionaire guy, and he develops some sort of like
Oh yes,
serum that gives him like fire breath and like he can regenerate limbs and shit.
Oh, that's
Man, I
right.
don't-
It starts out
I
as
may have
the
missed that one.
competition. is the competition.
It's not
then he
very
goes
good.
up.
And actually, someone I remember when it came out, and oh yeah, and the man, like the bad guy is supposed to be the Mandarin, who is a classic classic Iron Man villain from the comics, but they did a fake out
Yes.
where he was, who's the actor who plays him? The
that
Ben
old English
Kingsley.
guy.
Ben
He's really
Kingsley.
good.
Ben Kingsley, who
Ben
plays
Kingsley plays the Mandarin.
but
Yeah.
but he turns out to not be the Mandarin. He's like an actor,
He's an actor
like a
playing
failed
Mandarin.
actor who was like taking a job and he was posing as the Mandarin. Yeah, it's bad. It's not a
Tone.
good.
Tone. This is funny. Tone VC says Rambo First Blood had Christmas decor in the sheriff station.
It did. It did.
Yeah, it's true. That didn't make my list, but I did
That's
hear about
that would be a stretch.
It is a stretch, yeah. But it's
That's
a
all bad
fantastic
things that
film.
happen
though.
on Christmas.
So wait, Brazilian Rob is in the house. What did he
Brazilian
say?
Rob
He
is
said,
here.
he
The Brazilian
invented-
rub.
Who invented hot maple syrup?
Who invented hot maple syrup?
Ben Kingsley.
Ben Kingsley.
That is a good
I wouldn't
question.
put it past the guy, right? I mean, if anyone did,
Hot maple syrup is fantastic. Well, warm maple syrup.
I never like just by itself. Or
Yeah,
like
you got
on
it, like-
something.
Yeah, I never heard of that. I mean, if your pancakes are warm and you pour the syrup on it, I guess it gets a little warm. But I've never heated.
Maybe on
maple
like ice
syrup.
cream or something.
Well,
That's-
what you could be thinking of, and I'm not sure, if, and please correct me if I'm wrong, Rob. Maybe he's thinking about the hot maple syrup on packed ice that we used to use with a little stick. As,
Oh yeah, that's cool. Yes, when you
sweets
pour
on
it
a stick.
over cold ice, yes, and then you
Yes.
make a little thing. That's right.
good or packed snow, and you just drizzle it
has to
on,
be
and then
what-
you take
that
your little
has to
stick.
be it.
Those are some fighting words right there. It has more Christmas themes than Rudolph or Frosty.
Hey, listen, Matt, I love you, pal, but don't be talking about Rudolph that way.
Yeah, man. I already watched
I
Rudolph
get
this
very
year.
defensive about Rudolph.
Hey, nope, Die Hard every year.
All right, Rob, I'm gonna make my first drink.
All right, let's do it. Let's put it up.
Which one? What do I have here? I'm gonna make one that I found on the legend himself, Fred Yarm's website.
Are you doing the Black Christmas or the other one?
Son of Santa.
Son of Santa.
Son of Santa. That is an ounce and a half of bourbon. I got gifted this new bottle of vermouth from a local distillery here in New York, so I'm going to try that instead of my usual.
So we were getting it wrong. It's not hot as in like not cold maple syrup. It's spicy maple syrup. It's like, like hot honey. I've never had that.
honey.
I like hot
Like
honey.
hot-
I've never had hot maple
like hot
syrup.
honey.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Hot honey on pizza. Ooh-wee.
Oh, the best. The best.
Hot honey's
So
really
good.
and you got to make it
Drizzle on
really
it, yeah.
spicy. It's really got to have a kick to it.
I just buy mine. It's a local hot honey. But yeah, amazing on pizza.
I remember when sriracha on pizza was a big deal.
Yeah.
But the sriracha
know,
was
but-
such a big deal for a while.
Oh no! It started with a sprinkle of Parmesan, and then it was the chili flakes on your cheese on your slices, and then
Yeah,
in true
yeah.
New York style, you have to make sure you fold the slice in half.
Oh, my man Dave, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah,
Fork and knife, sacrilege.
Yeah, to me, I don't know. To me, I prefer. I like all kinds of hot sauce, but on a pizza, I don't see sriracha. Sriracha to me is because it's more of an Asian sauce. I like it on like Asian dishes. Where on pizza, if I want it spicy, I'll do more of either just like sprinkling some like chili flakes, or if you're going with a sauce, like a Louisiana style hot sauce. Not sriracha for me. Sriracha is more for like a fried rice kind of dish or like an Asian
No.
dish.
Oh, hey, you got to put sriracha in your soups.
Or eggs. I love it on eggs. Yeah, I'm not a big fan
Yeah,
of
I know, eggs,
like
yeah,
pho
eggs
soup.
is good on eggs.
Yeah, it's great on eggs.
Soup is a good idea. I think soup would be great.
So if you have a
I'm
Is
not
it
a
like a
fan of
chicken noodle
spicy soup.
like a chicken noodle soup or something like that. So
Yeah.
if you go to a Vietnamese restaurant,
Yeah, you get the pho there. I'm
the pho
not a
soup,
huge fan of that.
they always
I usually get their
have-
like vermicelli.
Yeah, so they've always got two things. They've always got a little bit of sriracha. They also have usually a jar of, I'll call it chili crisp, but it's the
Yeah.
the chili flakes. It's sort of
Yeah,
in
it's that
in a
that
sauce.
crunchy chili
Mix
stuff.
it
That
in.
stuff's great.
and you set the. I always used to get the chicken, and you make sure that the soup is red, and you got some kick to it. Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Rob's
I don't know.
just-
I'm not a fan.
Rob's
I'm
just
not a big
choking
soup
something hot.
guy, but I'm not a fan of hot soups. Like
Oh
hot
man, I
is spicy.
love
I don't want
soup. I'm a
spicy.
big soup guy.
Soup
No,
and
not
stew.
me. I like stews, but that's different.
The stews are better.
Well, depending
So I
on what
do
you're
love
doing
the
too, right? A good hearty stew will keep you going forever.
What happened to Mike? We lost Mike.
You got.
Just take his
You
thing
didn't
off now,
like-
then.
you disagreed with my take on Die Hard.
Just gotta get my glasses. I shall return.
Oh no! All right, now that Vino's
Drink it
gone,
right out of the mixing glass.
Vino's a bit more.
I'll be back. I'll be back. Does Schwarzenegger have a Christmas movie or Jingle All the Way?
Yeah,
Right?
Jingle All
Yeah.
the Way. It's
Jingle
not.
All
It's
the
not
Way.
one that makes my rotation, but it's there.
Yeah. Well, there's a few campy horror movie, Christmas movies, like Bill Goldberg's Santa Sleighs, where he plays the evil brother, the evil version of Santa.
I've got a few on my list today.
Bill Goldberg, the wrestler.
Yeah, the wrestler. It was
That's
at that
funny.
stage when they were starting to push wrestlers into movies. To
I
see
didn't
what
realize he
people-
ever did a movie. I know Stone Cold Steve Austin did a couple that were funny.
Those are the
Oh, yeah.
worst.
Like pretty bad.
No,
Have you
no, he's
seen
All
not
right,
that-
folks.
terribly bad. Then there's John Cena, and that's how they
John
got
Cena's
their
a
break.
decent actor, though.
But Cena's fun to watch. Cena's a
Yeah.
fun actor. Cheers, gentlemen.
Cheers.
I'll be making mine.
This is my son of Santa. Cheers to everyone in the this chat. Hey, Eric, happy birthday to you, my friend.
Yep.
Cheers.
All right, I'm gonna make the.
Oh,
How's
that's
that?
really good. Ooh,
Nice.
that's really good. That's really good. Ooh, I might have to make this for the YouTubes.
All right, so I'm making a Christmas stinger. So a stinger is basically cognac and creme de menthe. This one here is cognac with Branca Menta. I've been looking for more ways to use that, and a little bit of Benedictine and some cocoa bitters. It adds a little extra Christmas flavor. And I'm using the rest of this cognac because it's pretty much done.
Drinking buddies ain't a crime.
It's in your head now.
Yeah, that's
Oh, yeah.
it. All right, in the chat, stews or soup? Put S for stew or S for soup. Which one do you like better?
I honestly still think it depends on the situation. I love a soup. I can have soup every day. I love a stew, and I can have a stew every day too. It kind of seems kind of weird, but even during the hot months, I can go for that. It's just there's something about it. And when I'm feeling
I mean,
a soup,
all
more
right,
than
so David, so all things given, all things being even or
Here we
fair
go.
or whatever, what would you pick?
Christmas stinger. Oh, that's awesome. Have you guys had the Branca Menta?
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
I
once.
can't get it
Oh.
once.
where I am.
It's like take peppermint schnapps and blend it with Fernet, and so you get that. It's very sweet, very minty, but then you get all this little like that bitter complexity. It's phenomenal. And
That,
then
sound,
so
that
that's
sounds
just,
really good.
Sounds good. Sounds
yeah.
good.
Mm.
I
So
like
that's the new bottle, Rob.
I like stinger
Oh.
cocktails. They're great. They're so
Yeah.
potent.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
potent.
mint like pops.
No,
Let's see, what do we got? We got a couple of stews. We got a couple of soups. Oh,
We
Rob's
got,
like
we got
soup. That must be a
Mixed
Brazilian, maybe a Brazilian
Well,
version of it.
It
it's a
depends.
thick
Do you
soup.
like
It's
your
just not
stew
quite a
thick?
stew.
Do you like your stew thick?
Is that like this? Is like a shart? Is it like a shart?
So Eric's asking if we can use ferment. I would, if you don't have, like I said, it's kind of a mix. So if you don't have the Branca Menta, don't do a straight swap with Fernet. Go half Fernet, half creme de menthe or
From the
peppermint
mint,
schnapps.
yeah. That's
Yeah,
the
don't
that's
do
the
it.
best you're gonna do.
It's gonna give
Yeah.
you you're gonna have a
That's
dark
basically
color.
that's
but
basically what it is. It's just a
Yeah.
mix of Fernet and like a peppermint or a mint liqueur.
Yeah.
Mm.
For sure. Where
Hey
is-
Rob, Brazilian
Yo.
Rob. I think you really like this, Rob. I think you will. I know
What am I
Brazilian
doing, Rob?
Rob's palate very similar
Is
to mine.
chili a stew? Because chili is phenomenal.
Chili's its own thing, but you can.
Is
you
it
could-
its own
you
thing?
you could lump it into a stew, but
I think it's a stew. I think it. I mean,
Chili's a stew.
yeah, I would call it a stew. Well,
Yeah,
okay.
chili's
What's
a
your
stew.
favorite
Oh.
stew? Let's talk stews. I love stew.
I mean,
What's
I
your
love
favorite
a
stew?
good beef stew, a good potatoes and carrots and beef and
yep.
Okay.
yummies.
Mm.
Well, okay, other than a beef stew, what's your favorite stew? Because that's too
Oh
easy.
come
of
on,
an
you
answer.
can't. You asked me for my best favorite stew. You can't omit it.
Actually, I like a good potato and bacon. Potato bacon. Well, it's more of a soup, I guess. Potato, bacon, cheese. Oh yeah,
That's a cool.
that's.
There's
mean,
a
I mean,
Puerto Rican one
gumbo.
called-
Gumbo is basically a stew, and that's phenomenal.
Hey, gumbo's pretty good. There's a
Takes
Puerto
too
Rican
long to
one
make
called mondongo.
Chili.
It's called mondongo.
There we go.
Really good, but you might. It's a guy pork, like the pork stomach, whatever the stomach.
Yeah.
What's it called again?
Yep.
I don't know what it's called in
Intestine?
English. No,
Tripe.
no, not. I said
Tripe.
stomach. Right. Yes. Yeah. There it is.
Oh yes.
It's got
tripe.
tripe. It's got tripe. So you gotta like tripe.
You gotta like tripe. There's a French stew called cassoulet. It's basically like French chili.
Yeah.
How do you say that in English?
Cassoulet.
Yeah, all right, thank
Yes.
you, Brad. Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
But it's really good. So it's basic. It used to be known as like now. It's funny because now you can find in like posh French restaurants, and they charge like $100 for it. But it was basically traditionally it was basically like farmer's stew, like poor man's stew. So they would basically whatever meats they had, they would chuck in along with a lot of veggies and beans. So like they would have like sausage and duck and chicken or pork, things like that, and then a lot of beans and a lot of vegetables and classic like French style spices like bay leaf, and they obviously put some white wine in there, and it's friggin' good. It's slow cooked for hours and really good.
So I know I'm a really good cook. Rob, I know you're a really good cook. Dave, are you a good cook?
I hope so.
It's either yes or no. If you're a good cook, you know you're a good cook.
If you don't know, then you're not.
No, I can cook. I can cook.
I know
I can
I
usually
am.
make anything taste good, except pan-fried chicken breast. I can set the smoke detector off every single time.
That's funny. I literally made that for dinner tonight. Hey,
Yeah.
in the chat, are you a good cook or not? I know
Which is
Matt
funny
Iceman
because
is-
today-
Matt's a good cook.
There we go. Matt made
Yeah,
a rabbit cassoulet. There we go.
Ooh,
Phenomenal.
that
Yeah,
really
see, I
good.
told you that dude good cook, man.
yeah.
We got a good question here. We got a good question here from Brazilian Rob. If is poutine with too much gravy stew? I suppose it is. a nice potato and cheese stew.
Soup? Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Rob, what cocktail do you want me to make?
Oh, you what
Oh,
are
he
you
gets to
making
choose?
your?
How come he gets to choose?
I'm making. He's
Well,
Ask
done.
the chat,
got
ask the chat
Does-
to choose. Ask the chat
You
to
have
choose.
one. You told me you're making one for two. So do you have
Yeah.
someone else in the room that's going to take one?
Well, my wife will take it eventually. I'll just text her and somebody will come down and take it.
There we go. Margarita, Christmas margarita for two. He's spoiler. He's going to drink the whole thing.
No, I'm pretty controlled nowadays.
So Disco Dave says a good proper British beef stew with dumplings can't beat
Oh,
it
yes.
this time.
Dumplings should be a really.
I haven't
that's
had
it.
too many of
That
those,
sounds-
but that's not.
Dude, I would. You know what? I'm getting beef stew this weekend. Anyway.
Dumplings
Nobody's
are
gonna
really
stop.
easy, and it's best to make them with suet. Don't let anybody tell you differently.
My
I
wife.
do make one of my favorite ways to. I don't think it's traditional. I don't know if we have any Irish people. It's probably not super traditional. But when I make Guinness stew, I don't put potatoes in the stew. I just make like a Guinness beef and like carrots and onions, but then I serve it on top of mashed potatoes, and then
Ooh.
I fry crispy onions on top. It's phenomenal.
Nice.
That's
That
not.
sounds-
That's
Probably not
not
traditional, but-
Guinness,
That's
What's that?
not traditional at all. But
Traditional, the
No,
potatoes
no,
are
no,
in the
it's like-
stew.
but it sounds
Yeah.
good.
It's
I could
really
go, I
it's
could
really
go
nice.
with that.
It sounds like
But-
a Canadian version. This one.
But do you think?
I had the idea because I had one at an Irish pub, obviously local, so it's Canadian Irish pub, but that's how they made it. And I was
that
like,
way.
they made it that way, and I was like, and they served it in a hot skillet, and it was just like, oh, it's so good.
Ooh, in a hot skillet too.
So now they're just being what do
Fancy.
you call it?
Yeah.
They're posh. They're being posh.
Overly fancy and posh to justify their overly inflated price.
Yeah, exactly.
It wasn't too
Don't get me
expensive,
wrong,
though, but
it's
it was
just-
phenomenal.
Was really good.
Yeah.
But the other question becomes, what's your favorite soup? Like, I love a stew. Like, I'll eat stew all day long, and I'm great. You drop a soup or a stew, and I eat it for lunch the next day. I'll even eat it for supper if you leave it.
I'm not a big soup guy, like I said, but probably my go-to soup, freaking Campbell's tomato with a grilled cheese sandwich.
Ooh, that's lit.
Oh, hey, just a sec. You can't do that because it's only for, what was it the Campbell's thing person said? He doesn't
Oh, yeah.
make their own soup. 'Cause he's an idiot.
Yeah, but mine doesn't have any lab-grown meat. It's unless the tomatoes are lab-grown, well, that's okay.
That guy got the axe the next day, though. He got fired.
Yeah, he
immediately.
did.
Yeah, he's just being stupid.
I love Mexican tortilla corn soup. I love that.
I don't think I ever had that. It sounds good though.
Oh, it's super good. It's spicy. It's creamy. It's super good.
The thing about the Campbell's tomato soup though, you
Oh, yeah.
gotta make it with milk. You can't make it with water. It's got no taste if you make it with water.
Well, no, the milk
Yeah.
thickens it up a little bit, right? So
You gotta thicken it up. Even just a little
Yeah.
bit of like half and half or something like that.
Yeah.
Does anyone have burgoo? Burgoo?
Ooh, I've never heard of
Is
that.
that
but
like
it's-
a Australian thing?
say that again. Burgoo?
Like a kangaroo?
No, it
Burgoo?
sounds more like a
Is that
burger meat. Like
burgoo? Burgoo soup?
You're thinking didgeridoo. That's an instrument.
Hey mate, have some burgoo today.
Shrimp on the Barbie soup.
I mean, what's it, Dumb and Dumber? Where you from? New
Oh
Jersey?
yeah,
Oh.
Austria. No, it's Austria. And then he goes, "Well, good day, mate."
Oh yeah, Austria. That's right. Yeah.
Love that scene.
I can't go wrong.
That
with
is a
no matter hard I try.
Classic, dude.
By the
We
way,
haven't
this
we
is
haven't
mine
done our-
comedy?
that I made.
We have not done best comedy. We're gonna have to do that. We could do like 200 movies
No.
on that
Mhm.
list easily.
We'd have to narrow it down to like best, like
What kind of
Classic
comedy, though? You
film
have
or
to be
something.
specific. Is it going to be dark?
that's what I
humor?
mean. We'd have to narrow it down. There's too many comedy styles.
I recently watched the new Naked Gun with Liam Neeson, and it was
How was it?
fine.
Did
It was alright.
yeah,
It was a
did
it was a
come
good,
close to
like-
the original though.
no. It was fun. It was a fun, and and they kind of. A lot of people say like, oh, those kind of movies you can't make them today because like the political climate and stuff. They did try their best to kind of like do the same thing that they did back then. So it was good. It's not as good as the originals, but it made me kind of like go back and rewatch old
The
Naked
original?
Gun and like Airplane and those old Leslie Nielsen movies. And my God, they're so good. Airplane is just the best.
They're
Like,
so good.
Well, that was
They were the best.
Airplane was the beginning of those kind of deadpan comedy movies
Yes.
that
yes.
really took it off, right? And it was so good. They pulled that off so well.
this woman
good.
has got to be
I think
brought to
I
a
think the
hospital.
I think Naked Guns are the only ones that really did it as good as Airplane.
It's that the lines from Airplane are just the best. Like this woman has got to be brought to a hospital. What is it? It's a big building with lots of patients, but that's not important right now.
Yeah, right? So and it's the way they did it, like so deadpan.
Yeah.
Shirley, you can't be serious. I am serious, and don't call me Shirley.
You know what you should do? Move us to the next. Move us to your slide, sir.
Rob, but Dave, tell us about your white cranberry liquor.
This is my version of a Christmas margarita. Use a good tequila. The white cranberry just is sweet, so you don't need as much sugar. However, if you can't get the white cranberry juice, you can use an apple juice actually. Like a clear apple juice will work as a good substitution, right? So,
Hmm.
and really, it's really simple. It's better with a dry curacao in it, but I don't happen to have any on the shelf. But any good orange liqueur will do.
How do you,
And-
what do you think? Why white cranberry over standard cranberry?
Well,
They taste
if
different.
you're
dude.
using proper
I
cranberry
don't think I've ever
juice,
had
it's
white
going to
cranberry
be
juice.
tart. You could do it, and it'll work really well. The white cranberry juice just gives you a slightly different flavor. So this is more of a slightly sweeter margarita than it would be that sort of puckering. And it doesn't have, when you make it for two like that, you're only using 2 ounces of tequila and 2 ounces of your orange liqueur. So per glass, you're actually getting a little bit less alcohol. So if you're at a party or a celebration, or you're going to serve a crap ton of these, you're going to get something with a lot of good flavor, just enough of the alcohol flavors to really kick through. You still get that alcohol, but you're serving less. So from a responsibility standpoint, you're better off. But simple, it's easy. You can't go wrong. It's really easy to modify to your own personal taste, right? So
I made in my video today. I did Christmas sours, and I made a pomegranate margarita, and I ranked it last because it was a fine margarita, but I used pomegranate juice, not grenadine. But the pomegranate juice, like, it gave it a wonderful color, but it gave it like no flavor.
Depending on how much you use, and you're going to get that taste in the back of your throat, and the grenadine would normally
Obviously make it sweeter, but
yes, right. So like, you can do it, and I think I've made a pomegranate margarita somewhere along the line. I want to say 4 or 5 years ago, I think. I'm going back that long, but this what do you call it about? It's really easy to drink, and it's really approachable for a lot of people too, right? And sometimes I just notice how I didn't add any salt to the rim at all or anything like this. I find that with a lot of the margaritas you see out there, they've got this huge rim of salt, and I don't necessarily want a mouthful of salt. Like, don't get me wrong, a little bit of salt works.
I always do half.
Yes. Yeah, I've been doing that for years.
Yeah, and because you don't want salt on the whole, on every sip, right? So by rimming just half. I said that. So my on my video, I got a comment on my most popular video today, my top 10 cocktails, and I mentioned that I'm a fan of rimming just half the side of the glass. And sure enough, today I get a comment of someone says, "Ha! He said he's a fan of rimming."
I don't get those
Good job.
I get the comments.
Rob, your comment section is like crazy. Dude.
I gotta do a mean comment video for the end of the year. I'll try to maybe record something next week for that, because I've got quite a few of those hilarious ones.
Oh, you get a few.
Well, why don't we start the tier list?
Let's do it.
Yes, let's do the tier list, because that's why people are here.
That's right. All right, guys. So we have a tier maker list today, and we are ranking. We got 30 unconventional Christmas movies that we're going to be ranking, and the idea here is our tier list goes from it is a Christmas movie to it's Christmas adjacent, holiday watchable, barely Christmas, and finally not a Christmas movie. So we are going to start with none other than Die Hard.
It is a Christmas movie. Changed my mind.
I would say, I know you guys have already told me, you heard me say that I don't think it's a Christmas movie. I would put it at Christmas adjacent, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to get overruled by that.
Yeah, I'd go Christmas adjacent too.
Oh, my friends, you're wrong.
Just shut up, guys.
Yeah, I'm right on this one. And they play it every Christmas now too, just to really.
Do we have any comments? Well, we got one for adjacent.
Oh. Yeah, one adjacent, one adjacent.
Come on, people, vote. We don't have a lot of people on today, but that's okay. It's Friday before.
Well, I mean, with the thing
Christmas
about tier lists is
and everything going on, right?
The thing about tier lists is we can always go back. So we're going to put it to adjacent. We can always go back and change things.
Yeah, we could always change it.
All right. So if Die Hard is a Christmas movie, what about Die Hard 2?
That didn't actually happen at Christmas.
No,
It does, though,
that's not.
Yeah, 2 happens at Christmas. 3 does not.
does.
3 is in the summertime. 2 is still
God,
at
I don't
Christmas.
remember Die
I'm
Hard
just
2 at
thinking
all.
it's
I
the
don't.
middle of winter. You got snowmobiles, machine guns, airplanes crashing into the ground.
I think it's still during Christmas time.
Yeah, that's right, because his wife is on an airplane coming to see him for Christmas.
It's still at Christmas time. 3 and I don't even think I watched the 4 and 5.
No, those aren't. Those are any time of the year.
But 3 is definitely in the sun because it's like it's him and Samuel L. Jackson running around, and it's definitely summertime.
Yeah.
So Rob, just so you know, I think we got outvoted here. Die
Are we
Hard
putting-
is it? I think Die
Are we-
Hard
are
goes
we-
into the Christmas. Yeah,
So we're throwing Die Hard into Christmas tier.
into Christmas. Yeah, we're the only ones that said adjacent. Me, you, and Brazilian Rob. Everybody else is saying Christmas.
All right. What about 2 then? Are we putting 2 in adjacent? Or are we putting 2? In...
I don't remember that movie at all.
Well, I know I do. I remember
I mean,
he kills somebody with an icicle through the eye. The enemy is firing blanks, and the enemy.
See, okay,
is just
so
weird.
it definitely can't be on the same tier because, like Iceman says here, it takes place around Christmas, but compared to 1, there's a lot less theme. Like 1, like you said, Dave, he's the ho 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 thing. He runs around with a Christmas hat for a part of it.
But they don't lean into it as much.
They don't lean into it as much. So maybe holiday watchable.
Yeah, I would probably there then. Probably there.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
I'll go with that one. I'll allow it. It was really good. I watched that.
I'll allow
so
it.
many times.
Okay. Now, the first Narnia. So Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Now, for those who don't remember, they actually run into Santa Claus in this movie. And he gives them their weapons. So
Yes, he gives him the gifts. Yes.
yeah. So like
But
you
these
know what
they're
that was?
also, I mean, don't forget, these are technically religious films. Like C.L. Lewis was a devout Christian.
But like literally
not through all of it. Not through all of
I
it.
mean,
like,
for
Not
people
through
who
all
say
of
that
it,
Die
but-
Hard is Christmas, Die Hard, he doesn't run into Santa Claus. Like the Santa Claus, not just a guy in a suit.
Yeah, this is another one that's like during Christmas time you see it a lot show up.
yeah,
also.
no, it's definitely a good Christmas time movie because
This
it's
one is
License,
this
maybe?
is a Christmas movie. This is a
Yeah.
Christmas.
I wouldn't I wouldn't say Christmas movie, but
No, it's
adjacent
not a
is-
Christmas movie.
or even holiday watchable.
Oh, is
I mean,
it? I don't know. I mean,
it's
Santa
that scene.
Claus is in the movie.
well,
I know, but he's in one scene.
yeah, well, it follows.
comes but
There's
once
so
a
many
year.
things that happen in this movie that have Christmas themes to it, right?
I
So
love how Iceman is just going to vote for like either is or isn't.
yeah, look, no, that's fair. That's fair. Come on, Matt.
Who's saying? Eric's saying, yeah, Narnia, awesome. Do we want to go holiday watchable or barely Christmas?
I would go tier 2.
Ugh.
Adjacent? All right, let's put it adjacent.
Yeah, I would go.
Eric took the time to vote. It should be Christmas.
Because he's the birthday boy.
Because he's the birthday boy. Do we want to put it
He gets
adjacent?
to
No, it is
override
adjacent.
one movie, and I thought this is going to be it.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to be Narnia.
All right.
All right. We've got Gremlins.
Oh, total Christmas. Total Christmas. Totally a Christmas movie.
I have not seen this in like decades, so I will
Everything about it is
defer to you
Christmas. It
guys.
takes
Oh, it's
place
the
on Christmas.
Christmas gift?
It's a Christmas gift. It's all Christmas.
Oh yeah.
It's all Christmas.
But what are the Christmas themes?
It's a gift.
You
for
got to have
He's a
Christmas
gift.
themes.
He's
And
literally a
it's-
Christmas gift.
and you're supposed to learn to practice restraint. Unfortunately, that does not happen in this movie, but that's okay. There's certain rules
It's-
at Christmas.
It's
Just like
snowy
Gremlins.
outside. There's Christmas trees. I mean, it's all Christmassy.
Yes.
Mike says if Die Hard is Christmas, and so is this. All right. I guess
Nah, that's Christmas.
Yeah.
I guess we're putting Gremlins at Christmas movie.
All right. See, look,
All
Matt is right. I won't even watch it outside of Christmas.
Gizmo is literally a gift.
Especially the special edition.
Iron
I
Man
have a
3.
toy Gizmo from when I was a kid. Still.
No.
I don't.
No.
I don't even remember the movie. I don't even remember it.
Yeah, I mean it happens at Christmas. There is definitely some Christmas trees, and like I said, the opening scene, he's like
Yeah,
trying on his armor.
but that's it. The rest of it is.
I
running
would
around
say
all over the place.
I wouldn't say not a Christmas movie, but I would say barely Christmas.
Yeah, I'm gonna
It's
go
like-
in the audience. I'm gonna go in the audience for this one.
It's like the most Christmassy of the MCU films,
For
but that's
now.
not saying much. Iceman, not Christmas.
Yeah. I think. Look, if there's anyone's word I'm going to take on this, it's going to be Matt, because if you've seen what they do for Christmas at the household, the Cook family, of the Iceman Cake Cook family. I mean, they literally have like 15 Christmas trees. I think they know Christmas.
Christmas is an important time for him.
Iron Man 3. So,
Matt and
Eric
Sparkle
saying,
have a strong say here.
okay,
Yeah,
I'm
Eric
gonna
said
go
the
with
same
not.
thing. Iron Man
I'm
3.
gonna go with not Christmas for this one,
I'm gonna go not Christmas, man.
even though it's got some
Nope.
Christmas.
I've
stuff.
seen the movie. I just can't remember it.
Tony Ann says Valentine's Day.
All
Okay, what's our
right.
next one?
I guess I'm
We've
guessing
got
it's because
Batman Returns.
I'm giving this one a Christmas movie.
I'm gonna say watchable or adjacent. I'll say adjacent.
Adjacent, maybe more adjacent. Yes, adjacent. I'll go adjacent.
Yeah.
Because
I'm
it,
good with
it does
Christmas
happen. It
adjacent,
happens at Christmas. There's lots of trees and stuff. At one point, the Penguin says "Merry Christmas" or something like that. I think. And,
Yep.
But other
I think
than that,
there's even carolers or something at one point. Is that?
well, and there's like and like the Penguin and his goons attack during like the tree lighting ceremony or
Yes.
something.
Yeah. I mean, that's like pretty Christmas movie almost, man. But we'll go with Jace.
You know what the worst, the biggest thing that bothers me about this movie is Batman always, this Batman anyways, always wears eye makeup because his eye holes are fairly large and
Yeah.
he doesn't want to see like his white skin. So he puts like black eye makeup on his eyes. But then the final scene where he's telling Catwoman that who he is, he's Bruce Wayne.
He's not wearing it.
He rips off his mask and it literally cuts from like one scene. He's got the eye makeup. It goes back to Catwoman. It goes back to him. And he doesn't have the eye makeup because he rips it off and they don't want him to have makeup when he rips off the mask. And it looks so bad because it's like, it's so
really?
obvious.
I never realized
Now
that.
go-
Never
That's
noticed
funny.
that.
Go watch that scene again. And it's now you'll notice it every time you watch it.
Yeah, I've got that. This is probably my favorite Batman movie.
Really?
Yeah.
It's
I don't know. I like
mean,
the first one better.
I prefer
like
the first one, although
better. Well,
if you go by the
of
original
this
four,
series of Batman movies.
yeah. If you go by the
Yeah,
original four,
of the Tim Burton films.
Yeah,
Well,
but
'cause
Tim Burton didn't do them all, right?
Yeah,
He
no,
did-
you're
he
right.
did the
no,
first
no.
two.
The Tim
Joel
Burton
Schumacher.
style movies.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
If he had
His-
kept it,
so-
I can't remember why. There was a reason he was supposed to do the third one, and he said no. I think I'm not
The
sure.
third
yeah.
one was with
they didn't
Schwarzenegger,
like
correct?
the studio. No, Schwarzenegger that was in the fourth one, but Joel Schumacher took over for 3 and 4.
Yeah.
But Tim Burton's original script for Returns was Riddler, but it wasn't like Jim Carrey Riddler. It was they were actually I don't think they ever approached him, but he mentioned later they wanted Robin Williams to play the Riddler.
Yeah.
And
That
Robin
would've been
Williams
really-
is one of my favorite all-time
that would have
actors.
been
but I
crazy.
think Jim Carrey was really good as the Riddler.
He was too goofy.
that
I
was-
found.
No, but
was too-
did you watch the old Riddler in the old
Yeah,
Batman
yeah.
films? I mean,
No, but I think
Right.
Robin Williams would have been funny but creepy, and I think I think they would have went with like a creepy
that would have
Tim
been
Burton
more the
style.
comic book Riddler.
Yeah.
Yes.
But anyways, so apparently they didn't like the studio didn't like his script, and they made a bunch of changes, which became like the and so Tim Burton backed out, and because Tim Burton backed out, Michael Keaton said, I'm not doing it if Tim Burton's not directing.
Yes.
So Michael
Oh
Keaton backed
shit,
out.
that's what happened, huh?
That's
Yeah.
what happened. And then Joel Schumer came in. They got Val Kilmer, and then I don't know why Val Kilmer didn't come back for the fourth one. And then they had
He probably read the script and went, I don't want to do that.
the word. I mean, and to me, it's like the fact that who did the last one?
George Clooney.
George Clooney. the thing that bothers me about George Clooney is every other actor who's ever played Batman does a Batman voice, like does a
Except for
different
him,
voice, except for George Clooney. When he's playing Bruce Wayne and when he's playing Batman, he does the same voice, and it pisses me off so much. I mean, Christian Bale did it too much. Like he was like, this is,
Yeah, he went
this
a
is
little.
the
He
Batman.
went a little over the top with it.
He went over the top.
He made it into a meme. In
Yeah.
other words, you know.
He went over the
Yeah,
top.
but it was but he did it. It was worthwhile. He got it. He got.
But
got
like
yeah,
Val-
the Christopher
Val Kilmer and
Nolan
Keaton-
ones were amazing.
Val Kilmer and Keaton all just, it was like a slightly raspier version of their regular voice, you know?
Mm.
Okay, I think we have a lot of adjacent here for this one.
Yeah.
So I think we're going.
I think
Christmas adjacent.
going back to that, I think DeVito and Michelle Pfeiffer was so good in that movie.
They were really good,
Yes.
yeah.
so
Oh,
good.
DeVito was so gross. that's Penguin, like.
Yep.
The scene where he's eating like the raw fish, and it's like, oh my god.
But I gotta tell you, Colin Farrell, Colin Farrell, right?
He's phenomenal.
He's an amazing penguin, man.
Have you watched the series? Did you watch the series?
really
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
It was
I didn't
really
HBO
good.
I did
Yeah, it
not
was
see
so
that
good.
coming.
It's funny because like this is like a Batman movie that wasn't even part of the main kind of DC run of movies.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
then,
That's
and
right.
then it's a show that it's like an accompanying show to that. So it's so far removed, and yet it was like the best thing they've made.
Yes.
That's so cool, man.
Yeah, it's like Andor and in the new Star Wars
Yeah.
universe.
Pretty much.
Right. Andor's fantastic. In fact, it's one of the probably considered rated one of the best science fiction television shows period ever,
Yeah.
especially on the political level.
Lethal Weapon.
Hey, Sean, what's up, Sean? Welcome to the live chat.
Hey, Sean.
What's up?
So Eric Crows, or Eric C. Rose, maybe. What is your go-to holiday drink with eggnog? So I'm assuming what ingredients to add. I'm a big fan of Amaro and some rye bourbon.
So I don't buy like grocery store eggnog. So
No,
mine,
I can make it.
I make it so it already has booze in it.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people will buy the store bought and
I
then
do either.
yeah.
I do either. If I have a bunch of people come over, I usually just buy it. If I'm making it for myself or maybe one other person, I'll make it by
How often do you make a coquito?
every year.
Every year?
Every
You
year.
make one of those every
Matter of
year?
fact, I'm making. I made one batch. I'm making more tomorrow. Getting ready for Christmas Eve.
I was gonna make a aged eggnog again this year, but I made it last year and I made 3 liters, and then I looked in my fridge and I had a whole bottle left, and it's still fantastic. And I
Have
think
you made your
Leon-
avocado?
Yeah, I'm almost done. I've made so many like shorts for cocktails with it that I'm almost done. But yeah, I did make it this year. I think Leandro did a short video where he found a bottle of 4-year-old eggnog in his fridge. So he tested it. I've got my 3-year-old. I think his might have been 5-year-old, but anyways, but he said it at that point it wasn't good anymore. It like really degraded the dairy flavor.
Yes.
I have not found that with mine yet. I feel like it's different, but it's not terrible.
Well, it depends on the ingredients used and all that stuff, right? So, did we just lose Rob?
He might have checked out for a second. I
Okay.
think.
Well, however, since Rob's not here,
Lethal weapon, Dave. What's your call?
I'm struggling because I got to really go back. It's been a while since I've watched this movie. I'm not even sure. Does it?
Sorry,
It's
it's coming
based in
down.
LA, so it's kind of one of those things, right? That just LA Christmas, kind of like painted Christmas trees and no snow.
No, are you talking about Lethal Weapon?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
based in Christmas. I remember just Mel Gibson's character. I forget his name, but he lived in like a motorhome down by like the lakeside and or ocean view side, and his place is all like decked out with like Christmas lights and stuff. Unless I'm remembering that completely wrong. It's been a long time
It's
since
so
I've seen
long.
that.
I'm having a hard time remembering it. Right?
They're making a new one.
I remember it from not long from when it came out, but I haven't really. I honestly, and that's pretty sad. I don't remember.
Hey Rob, is that avocado, whatever the hell it is you make? Is that English? Is that a British thing?
It is, yeah, it's British. I've been told many times that
I
it's
wonder
pronounced
if Disco Dave
advocar.
makes it. Disco Dave,
I
do
say
you make
advocat.
that? Avocado, whatever. I wonder if Disco Dave makes it because he said they
Yeah,
don't
he
really.
makes
They
it.
don't, eggnog's not an England thing.
That's interesting.
Oh
Must be
yeah,
North American.
Alton Brown. But he said he made a Alton Brown. That's the one I make, and it's phenomenal.
Okay.
And if you have some left over, keep it for next year. It'll, as long as you leave it in the fridge, airtight, it'll be fine.
But
I'm
I'm
gonna
curious
call
if he,
this
curious if he
maybe a
makes
Christmas
avocado.
movie because I don't remember much of Christmas. Many Christmas.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Christmas, like watchable,
Holiday watchable. I think so.
holiday watchable.
All right, so we are holiday watchable for Lethal Weapon.
Yep.
Up next, we've got Edward Scissorhands.
Another holiday watchable for me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember this one enough, so I'm gonna defer to you guys or the chat.
Going back quite a number of years, right? So
Yeah, that's an
if the chat says it is. But I'm really trying to. Did it actually happen at Christmas?
Was that his debut movie? Was that his debut?
It's one of his first. I don't think it was his debut. It's one of his first. No, because he's got like a minor role in one of the Freddy movies, Friday the 13th.
Yeah, but that's like I mean, like his,
Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe
he
his
was in the
first.
first one. He was in the first one. Remember his body, the blood all went to the ceiling and shit. Remember that?
Yeah. That might be his first starring role. I don't know.
That's a good question. I don't remember. And truth be told, I don't think this is. But what's the chat say there, Rob? Because I can't see the chat on the screen.
Oh,
Nothing
You guys
yet
not
on
see the
this
chat?
one. That one.
no.
Call it Christmas. I would think holiday.
Iceman
Christmas.
says barely Christmas. I don't remember enough, so yeah. See, back to our other conversation. Snowballs or Christmas tree with Advocat Lyman.
I've got to try
Yeah, I
that
was
already.
told-
I've got to get myself good.
Yeah, get yourself a bottle. It's so good. It's
Yep.
it's like what I like about the Snowball, especially. A lot of people drink the Advocat straight. I'm not a fan of that, but cocktails with it are really good. And the Snowball, it's creamy, creamy custardy like eggnog, but it's because it's got that lemon lime soda. It's so light.
Okay.
And so you don't feel like you're drinking such rich, dense stuff.
Okay.
What's next?
I think we're gonna put it on barely Christmas. That's what
That's what Matt
watchable.
said.
Are we going with Matt?
Maybe.
Yep.
I had
All
an early Winona Ryder in it too, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Rocky IV. They fought on Christmas Day. The fight was in Russia on December 25th.
Yeah, that's not Christmas. That's not Christmas.
Come on.
No, it's
love
not.
I love
There's
the
no
Rocky
there's no
films. I
Christmas
love Rocky
themes in
IV.
that. What's his name? Gets beat up and he dies. The guy who Carl Weathers plays.
Apollo dies in 4.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Apollo dies in this one.
before. And then this
And
was
he
the
goes
whole
in-
classic Russia versus USA.
Yeah, he
thing.
goes
It has
to-
nothing to do with
Yep.
Christmas at all, except for the fact the venue just happened Christmas Day.
Well, it
And
happens
America
on Christmas,
being on
and when they're in Russia training, Polly and Duke are listening to the Chipmunks. Christmas time.
Iceman says Rocky 4 is whatever Iron Man 3 is.
Yeah, which is not Christmas.
Not
You know,
Christmas. That's-
I remember
that's not-
Rocky IV better than I remember Iron Man 3.
Well, it's
Rocky
a much
4 is
better
phenomenal.
film.
It's-
That's
it's-
why.
Yeah. All right, we're going with not a Christmas movie. Okay, this next
got
one
one
will
more
be
left on this.
might be. This next one might be a contentious one.
It's a Christmas movie, I can tell already.
A Nightmare Before Christmas. Is it a Halloween film
It's
or is it
actually-
a Christmas film?
Yeah, it's a Halloween movie, man. But it
No.
gets
I tend to
guess
agree with you,
why.
Vito, but
Okay, go
It's a-
Vito first, and then I'll
all
tell
right.
you
Well,
why.
first of all, it's on every Christmas now. You know what? You know what? No, it's a Christmas movie. No, it's a Christmas movie because the little
But it's-
girl wants to, or the little whoever it is, the main character wants to see what Christmas is like.
he lives in Halloween land and he wants to
Yes,
know what
yes.
Christmas is all about.
No, it's a Christmas. It's a Christmas.
Yeah,
film.
and good old.
I think it's
Jack
simultaneously a Christmas and a Halloween movie.
Ellington.
It is, but
he
ultimately
takes
Christmas
over the
wins
role
out.
of Father Christmas when Father Christmas is kidnapped. Now,
Yes,
it is a
yes,
bit of a
yes.
horrific Christmas for those people receiving gifts.
So does
But-
that make it Christmas, or does that make it Christmas adjacent?
No, it's a Christmas
No,
movie.
no, it's Christmas. It's Christmas. It's Christmas.
Well, I don't know, man. I mean, Iceman says no.
Iceman's wrong.
Nah.
He's been right so much, though.
Yes, he has. This is one where I think the majority would say that this is considered a Christmas movie.
Yeah, this is a Christmas film, Matt. Come on.
All right, or we're going with Christmas then. We're putting Nightmare
Does anybody,
in Christmas.
does anybody else say
territory.
differently in the?
I bet you if Matt asked Sparkle, she would say it's a Christmas film.
All right, I like this Christmas-ween. Christmas-ween.
But it is. It could be. It could be on both
It's a
of them.
crossover, right?
It's definitely a crossover. All right, we got 30 of these. Do you want to get to? We're at 2. You want to get 5 more?
That's the
and then
halfway point.
No, we're at the 10. So we got 5 more to get halfway.
Okay, all right.
Let's do
Let's
5
start
more.
fly through these.
Let's do 5 more, and then we'll get to our second drink.
And that,
Oh, yeah.
that puts us at the halfway point. Of the stream as
Eyes
well.
wide shut.
Oh, come on. That's it. No, whatever.
It's not. It happens at Christmas.
I'm gonna ask who came up with this list. You went on ChatGPT, didn't you?
Yeah, I was on ChatGPT. I know. Well, I did ChatGPT, but then I also looked at some forums on Reddit and on Facebook about unintentional Christmas movies, and this was on every list actually. Eyes wide shut.
Yeah,
Really?
you know what? I would never.
Truthfully,
I would never watch this at Christmas.
I've actually never watched the movie.
I've seen it. It's
I
not
can't
good.
actually cast a vote on this one.
It's not good. It's not even a good movie. I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put a
It's
bottom.
not. It's not a
Christmas
horrible movie.
I
But
didn't
it's
like
definitely
it. I
not
think
a
it's
Christmas
weird.
movie.
It's.
It's
like a
supposed to be
snap.
weird. It's super. It's.
Well, I know it's
mean,
supposed to be weird.
It's
But,
Stanley Kubrick. I mean, like, what the hell has he
it's
ever done?
yeah, but
Fucking-
even Kubrick has made better films than this.
Yes,
Oh,
it's not his best film, but it's just as weird as as his other ones.
Oh yeah.
Gotta go. Everyone's
so
going with nope. So.
Brazilian Rob says no. What does Matt say? Eyes Wide Shut is like Rocky 4 and Iron Man. There you go.
Put it at the bottom of the
There we
list.
go. It's in the bottom of the list. All right.
What's
Next. Black Christmas. So this
Never
is
saw it.
my dad was this is 1974. My dad was a fan of this one. It's basically a like 70s like murder slasher film that happens at Christmas.
That's and that's ironically my next cocktail called Black Christmas.
I've never
That's
seen
true.
this. I've never seen this.
I
so
would
I'm
not
gonna-
put it in Christmas. However, by Matt's rules of it has Christmas in the title.
I've never,
Well,
I've
I
never
just-
seen it, so I don't know. I just. But I'm not really. I don't really.
I have no. I mean, it has a Christmas wreath on it. I mean, it must be pretty Christmassy.
A Christmas wreath and a woman being asphyxiated with a bag.
Yeah. Maybe it's like one of those like you could watch it on
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas,
if you like
John.
it's the Christmas horror, you know,
Yeah, it's a Christmas horror.
like
That's essentially
like
what it is.
Krampus.
I'll put it at Christmas.
No, Krampus is pretty
adjacent.
awesome.
I'm
No,
gonna
but
put
like
it on
it's a
the list.
Christmas horror film. You know, this is probably like a Christmas horror film.
Yeah, pretty much. I'll put it at Christmas adjacent. How about that?
Okay.
Because I don't think too many people will
yeah.
have seen this.
Yeah. What's our next one?
Groundhog Day. Okay, so there's an interesting thing here. So I saw a video of a guy arguing that this was a Christmas movie. Now, obviously, it happens on February 2nd, so technically not a Christmas movie. However, if you look at the themes and the story of Groundhog Day, it's basically Scrooge. This is a guy who
100%
was
thematically, yes.
depressed and bitter and rude to everyone, and then he goes through a series of he gets stuck in time. He doesn't get visited by spirits, but he goes through this experience that changes his perspective on life. So it's basically Scrooge, just in February.
Yeah, but that theme in itself is been done,
Yeah.
a million different ways.
True.
But this is Groundhog Day, which is a whole month, 2 months later, like a month and a
Yeah.
half later, right?
It's totally a different
So it's-
theme, but it's
I'm
a hard pass this one.
I'm okay with that. Like I said, I wanted to include it because I thought the argument was interesting, but I do agree that it's not a Christmas movie. It is
that said,
an amazing
but,
movie. Yeah,
But that said, great movie, man. Like really
I
good.
will
it's a
watch
fantastic
this.
movie, and it
I will watch
was
this
done
again.
so well that they've redone it many variations.
I
right?
think I've been saying this for years, but I think the greatest they should do is announce a sequel for this, and then just re-release the same film.
That would be hysterical.
Do
No,
a
I think-
whole
and you know what, people would
for
go
like
see it in
a
theaters.
Groundhog Day sequel, and then just release the exact same film.
That would be hysterical. People would go watch it just to
They'd
get
go watch it. Yeah.
like, pumped.
Iceman's actually saying he could say Christmas adjacent, but I
I
think
mean,
we're
that's the
gonna put it
most
in
I'd give it. That's the most I'd give it.
Yeah.
How about
maybe.
How about barely Christmas?
All right, barely Christmas works.
Okay, I can. I
'Cause
can live with that.
we got some Christmas themes.
That's a good compromise.
There's a theme of Christmas, yes. Somewhere. You're
All right.
stretching for it, though, really.
I have not seen this, but it was on every list that I found.
In Bruges? Well, he's holding on to.
Apparently,
This is
it all
probably-
happens
this
at
is probably
at
an
Christmas.
English-
Yeah, it's a
probably an
British
English
film,
movie,
so
we're gonna need Disco Dave to chime
well,
in. on
Disco Dave, have you seen this? And
Yeah.
is it Christmas?
I've never seen this one. However, I need
mean-
you to send me the screenshot of the title there so I can actually watch it. Colin Farrell's good, and if I
They got great
remember,
actors. That's Brett.
yeah, the
three
actors,
good-
the
yeah,
actors
three
on
really
the
good
poster
actors,
are all
yeah.
good actors. So.
Brendan Gleeson. It's got Ray Fiennes and Colin Farrell. That's a great. And he's
What's
holding
he
a
got,
gun
an
and an ice cream.
Yeah, he's got ice cream in his hand, right?
Some
When
paint
you look right
and
at
a
that,
gun.
Yeah, it doesn't look Christmassy at all, but it's who knows.
I don't know enough.
Yeah, we don't know enough,
I
man.
look at Disco Dave saying Bill Murray can't have two Scrooge movies. So it's good, fair point.
Okay, I think Disco Dave is correct. In Bruges is not a Christmas movie or Christmas adjacent. It looks like not a mob movie, but a.
It does look like it's like a gangster film.
I think we'll put it at like what Iceman says. We'll put it at barely Christmas.
Yeah, I suppose.
I suppose, but I just can't. Honestly, can't tell you. So
Yeah, me neither. I haven't seen it. All right, last one for this round. Jack Frost with Michael Keaton. He becomes a
it's
snowman.
Is
it a Christmas movie?
serious?
Does it happen at
Yes.
Christmas? I don't remember.
It's Frosty the Snowman.
yeah,
Well, I know, but well, it's not Frosty. It's
No, I know,
it's
but
a
it's like
man
it's
who
like it's
bec-
supposed.
It's-
Yeah,
Does it happen at Christmas?
know.
I don't even know.
that I don't remember, but I mean, it's I would imagine. Let's see.
I mean, you could be a man who becomes a pine tree. Doesn't mean it's a Christmas tree. Like,
well, it is if he gets
Does
cut
the
down
film Jack
and
Frost
set
takes
on
it
fire.
there?
I would. You know what? I've never seen it, so I don't know.
you're getting some love here, Dave, from
Yeah. So look,
from
so
John
Rob,
Molesworth. How's it going?
Hey, John, how you doing?
Rob, ChatGPT says it's a Christmas film. It takes place during Christmas time, and it's
Thank
about a
you.
dad who's whatever Christmas some shit. So it's
All
a
right,
Christmas
well,
film.
your ChatGPT is fighting with my ChatGPT.
What's your ChatGPT saying?
Well, I put it on the list of unintentional. So
Oh,
Yeah,
I know we
it's
have
a winter movie.
Sean is saying.
I would.
Sean here is saying it's a winter movie.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
It's true. There is an older version, which was a horror movie called Jack Frost. That one didn't make the list, apparently. We could go
Probably
either
because
or.
it's horror-esque, but the
Is the film Jack Frost a Christmas movie?
The film Jack Frost is indeed set during the Christmas season and is generally considered a Christmas movie. It revolves around a father who, after passing away, comes back to life as a snowman and gets a second chance to be with his son during the holidays. So it definitely
during the
has that
holidays, okay.
Christmassy vibe.
There you
Okay,
go.
so let's put a Christmas movie then.
no, it has that vibe. That vibe doesn't count. Vibe doesn't
Yeah, but
count.
it's
No,
during.
is that a
like
vibe?
vibe coding.
He literally comes back on Christmas to be with his kid.
It comes during the holidays, so I'll put
Yeah,
that as a
good
Christmas
enough.
movie.
We'll give it to it. I've never seen it, so
All right,
I will
we're gonna
say
take a
though,
break
I will
here
not,
and
I will not die in that hill. I don't care enough about that. So, all right, so going back to Black Christmas, Rob, I'm making my Black Christmas cocktail.
do it. What am I making? Oh yeah, I'm making the.
So is
you
anybody
doing
in
that?
the
I'm
chat having a beverage tonight or what? What is the chat sipping on? If they're sipping at all.
grapefruit soda.
Who's that?
That's David.
Oh, it's a Canadian slasher film.
What is?
The
Jack
Black
Frost?
Christmas. No.
Oh. It's Canadian. That's why we haven't watched it.
So it's the story follows a group of sorority sisters who receive threatening phone calls and are eventually stalked and murdered by a killer during the Christmas holiday.
Ooh,
So there
fun.
you go. Fun time.
All right.
PJ's here.
Yeah. Who's
All
this?
right, PJ.
Hey,
PJ.
PJ, what's up, brother?
Yeah, it's good to hear from you. It's been a while.
Yeah.
One of the best guys in business.
So what are you making there?
I'm making my Black Christmas, just like
Can
the
you put
film.
it up, Rob, for everybody?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I didn't put the.
Bob
Colors of
won't
Rome,
say about
also,
himself.
yep. So Black Christmas, as made by Vino here, which is 2 ounces of rye whiskey, 1 ounce of Averna, which is an Amaro, 1 bar spoon of allspice dram. Where'd
That's
you
the
get your
ultimate
allspice
Christmas stuff.
dram? And 2 to 3 dashes of black walnut bitter, which I went on Amazon to try and buy.
That
some,
does
and I
sound
can't
good. I got
What was that, Dave?
maple walnut bitters.
find- You've got where'd you get them?
The bitters?
The walnut bitters, yes.
They're Fee Brothers.
Okay, because I tried buying them and I couldn't get them for some reason.
Really, on Amazon?
Yep,
Yeah,
wouldn't bring it
usually
up
on Amazon. Oh, that's
Man, that sucks. They're really good, man. But Rob, they actually have a maple kind of flavor to them.
Nice.
So whatever yours might taste similar to these.
Yeah, it's probably wherever it says walnut beers, I use mine. My maple walnut. Mine's from a local.
Yeah.
I have a feeling
distillery.
I have a feeling they sweeten it with a little bit of maple.
Probably.
Most likely.
This is one of the first Christmas cocktails I made for the channel
Yeah.
many moons ago.
Hey Vino, would this work
Cheers-
with
cheers, gentlemen.
Montenegro? Mr. Disco Dave does not have Averna.
Oh yeah, it'll definitely work with Montenegro. I mean,
I
it'll
think
be
a lot-
Now, are you
they'll
using a
change it
higher
up, but-
proof rye whiskey on this, or just a standard 40-ish?
Yeah, as long as Dave, you make a good point. If you use a high proof rye, it'll help. It'll help because the Montenegro is a little sweeter than Averna. But if you use a high proof rye, you'll be all right.
But a lot of these Amaros are fairly interchangeable. Obviously, the flavor will vary, but at the end of the day, like,
They're interchangeable in the sense that you'll get the same effect in terms of like those like Amaro notes,
Yeah.
the herbal notes. But the ABVs differ, and the overall flavor of the cocktail definitely changes.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, if it's what you got, I wouldn't not make it just because I don't have.
Yeah.
particular
I mean, like this would be great even with Chinar. To be honest with you, I think those
Yeah.
bitter notes would be kind of cool in this cocktail.
It's funny, I
Chinar
don't find
definitely
Chinar
is
bitter,
more.
actually.
No, I think it's.
But that could just
Not
be me.
bitter, not bitter in the same way that like Campari is. It just has like a. You get a little bit more of that. What's the gentian? Not gentian root. What's it? What's the bitter
Artichoke.
root?
It's the artichoke.
No, not artichoke. Not the artichoke.
Well, it's got that earthy. It's very earthy, right? So. that's
Rob,
why
I'm blanking. What's the other bittering agent?
It's in Kona. No, that's what gives you quinine. I don't know.
Anyway, it's that one. That
I'm
one.
not sure. I'm not sure.
It's the
Whatever
other
that
one.
is.
It's the other one.
Anyway,
All right, Rob,
delicious
what are you
cocktail.
making?
Who's next? Who's next?
All right.
It's Rob.
I am making a Christmas daiquiri. And I'm going to put it on the screen.
Are you making this with Smith and Cross rum?
No, not this one. I'm going to use the Plantere 3-star, which is
Okay.
it's got a bit of funk. Definitely my favorite white rum.
Hello from the real north. Omega Force. What is the real
Where is-
north? How much
Yeah, I don't know.
more north
Who's
is
higher
it
than Dave?
Dave? Yeah, Dave is
I don't
as
know if
north
I-
as it gets. Unless
We need-
this guy
we need-
works at one of those science labs, whatever, out in the North Pole.
We need you to challenge that because Dave's in the Yukon.
I don't think it gets worse than that. Unless he's to know. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike.
What?
There we go.
To know Barb. That is the bittering agent in all of these marbles. Now, where were we? 10 north from Toronto Drive. Oh, that's not further than Dave, is it?
No,
No, it's not. But he's Canadian, and
he's
and
Canadian.
I'm good
Yeah.
with that.
I love
I mean,
Canadians.
he's further north than me.
I'm one of them. Yeah, further north from the Americans.
Wait, no, he said 10 hours north of Toronto. What?
10 hours north of Toronto would put him close to James Bay, I would think.
Are you still in Ontario?
Yes.
It's like
Yep. No, you are, because
That's like
That's got to be
like
pretty
Kapuas-
far, no?
That's like Kapuskasing or something.
campus casing is about 5.5 from Barrie, so 6. You're past Hearst. You're past. Yeah, he's pretty far up there.
He said that's got to be far, dude. 10 hours?
Oh yeah,
But not
That's like
quite as far as
cross-country.
Dave.
he's not quite as far north as I am yet, but
Hey,
he's right up there.
You're,
Absolutely.
you're west, Dave. You went west and north, right?
I went northwest, so I drove 5,700 kilometers to get to where I am, starting in Barrie, which would have been about an hour north of where the other gentleman is. So I'm above the 60th, right? So
You're what? What was that? You're what?
I'm above the 60th. I'm above the 60th parallel.
Welcome to Dave Does Math.
Yeah. So, and that's why I said when it was, and I'll bet you the temperature's pretty close to our friend there, who's 10 hours north of Toronto. But it's a tad chilly right now.
Yeah. Hey, Omega, what is the temperature right now where you is?
Oh, we got Finland too.
Oh,
Good
yeah,
night,
but we're in
good
Finland.
night, good morning from Finland.
Good morning, Mixologia. Fantastic to have you here.
Christmas daiquiri. This stuff's amazing. And you know what?
Mislagia
the
is
little-
one of the. Mislagia is a great commenter. He's always got some great
Yeah,
comments.
and he's got his own channel as well that everybody should subscribe to. He's from
Who
Finland.
does?
I
No,
never.
Mislagia.
I don't know that I knew that. Let me see something. What?
He's got a YouTube channel.
Oh, I'd be happy to follow him.
Yep. He
Choose
puts out
one.
some pretty good videos and comparisons.
Does he does he use the translating option?
I don't know if he does. I just looked. I just
look at that.
watched. It's got a website too.
Oh, all right. I'll follow. Give him a follow. There he is. Just like quite a friendly gentleman.
He is very friendly. He's a good
No,
man.
he is. He's definitely a friendly gentleman. But I'm happy to follow him now. All right, Mix Slugger, you got yourself a subscriber.
Yeah. We got 2 subscribers.
Negative 26 degrees. See, I don't know what that is. Come
Nice.
American, right?
Okay,
That is cold.
in Fahrenheit, they just had 60 centimeters of snow, so they had 2.5 feet of snow.
78 degrees. Or wait.
78 degrees.
That's not right.
Negative
No,
78.
that's not.
No, he's closer.
Oh, sorry.
To
No,
28.
sorry. It gave me 26. It didn't give me negative. Give me negative.
26
Oh my
degrees will put you around 9
What
degrees.
is negative 26 degrees in Fahrenheit?
9 degrees.
Ooh-wee.
What did that
Negative
say?
15. Negative 15.
Negative 15.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
So
How do
just
you
so
guys
you know-
do it? How do you guys do it in those places, man?
Yeah, we
So
had
just so you know,
negative.
it's negative 39 where I am right now, which is basically negative 39 Fahrenheit. Negative 40 is where
Yeah,
they
negative
actually
40 is where
Yeah,
they meet.
once it
yeah.
goes below a certain temperature, it's like the same shit, basically. right?
Negative
Yeah.
40 is where they both meet.
And this is where we start.
Wow.
This is where we start to call it ugly cold because they add the wind chill on top of it now, and it takes very little wind to make it even really cold.
Yeah, we hit we're at a warm spell, like I said, with the rain, all the snow's melting. But we had a cold last week. It got to in the mornings. They actually the kids didn't go outside for recess because it was with the wind chill. It was in the minus 30s.
Let me ask you guys. Dave,
That's when the
in
air
terms of-
hurts your face.
What do you do?
All right, Dave,
Like
what are you
your
making?
car stuff? Do you have to leave it on? I mean, like, what do you do? How the hell's
Some people will have like a little plug. No, I just go out and start
Your
it.
your battery
Okay,
can't take
so
that shit.
at
You
night,
start it and
my
you let
car,
it run for 20 minutes.
my car has a block heater and a battery blanket, right?
Oh.
Okay, so the car starts when I'm at work. You know, like travel down the road to work around lunchtime. I'll get in. I'll start the car and I'll actually take it around the block a few times, just because just letting your car run doesn't really warm it up, but actually putting some effort into it
Yeah.
will do it. But at like minus 45 and minus 50, and even at minus 40, unless you're using winterized diesel, it actually gels. So,
Holy shit.
oh yeah, it gets cold. You know, you dress properly. You know, running shoes, no gloves. You know,
Running shoes.
I do that. I do that unless I'm walking the dog. Then I'll put on some boots. But if I'm just going to the car and back, it's usually running shoes. But I always carry you carry a safety kit in the back. So if your vehicle ever dies in the middle of nowhere, not even the middle, you could just be a couple kilometers out of town. If your vehicle dies, candles, blankets, make sure you got snow pants, you know, that sort of thing, right? The weather will kill you.
My van literally doesn't fit in my garage. I'm so mad about that.
Yeah, heated garages. I think my garage has some heat, but I don't. I've got other things in my garage, like every typical Canadian.
Like your bar? Is your bar in the garage?
No.
No,
No,
it's set
he'd
on
be
the garage?
freezing right now, even with the heated garages.
True that.
Oh yeah, even
I think it's-
on
I think,
average, even if you don't heat a garage, your garage will be a difference of about
Oh, yeah.
about 10 degrees because the
Because
inside wall-
Georgie just moved somewhere in England, and his set now is in his garage, and he's like freezing.
Oh, really?
He says it during the. He says
That's
right
so
during the videos. He's like, he's wearing like a thick sweater. He's like, I'm freezing.
There was a spot just
Just
recently.
waiting for
last
him
week.
to like pour something and it just won't come out of the bottle.
We had a day where with the wind chill it was minus 59 where I am. It's not the coldest in the area, but it just happens to be where it is. It was so cold. I was in the Tim Hortons and I could see my breath.
Nice.
So Mixologia says, I think I'm pretty much as far north as David, but we currently have 37 degrees Fahrenheit and rain. That's interesting. I guess
That's on the ocean current, right?
it's got to be.
That's based on the coast. There's a current that comes up from the south, comes up and loops back down. It's one of the reasons that the UK is warmer because of its parallel. Otherwise, if it didn't have that, they'd start having winters like us and they'd all die.
Sean says it's 14 degrees Celsius with 100-kilometer winds here in Atlantic Canada. So what's Atlantic Canada's what? Like what is that?
Well, that'd be Nova Scotia,
Maritimes.
Scotia stuff?
Yeah. The maritime provinces.
Yeah, East Coast.
It's called the Gulf Current. He says it's called the Gulf Current.
Yes.
Is it Gulf?
GOLF, yes. Or no, it's Gulf, GULF.
It's Gulf. It's Gulf. Gulf. Okay.
Is that Gulf of America?
Yeah, exactly.
In fact,
Which Gulf
how
we
did you
talking
know?
What are you making there? You got the mistletoe martini.
Mistletoe martini.
This is one. Actually, I've done both of these cocktails on my video channel probably 4+ years ago. So it's been a long time since I've revisited these.
Yeah, I remember this. The title. This one.
Grab this glass. What do I do with my? I'm not worried about fine straining this. I'm just gonna cowboy it here.
Cowboy it would be drinking it right out of the tin.
Yeah, that would be cowboy.
No, that wouldn't even make the tin. You just be drinking the vodka straight.
We usually have
You know
real
what?
winter by this time, but this year is bad for Santa and the reindeer.
The color on this.
That's why he's got Rudolph, so he can make it through the
That's
storms.
it.
Oh yeah.
Do you know the reason? The reason that it always bothered me that any movie that featured Santa never like live action films that feature Santa. They never have Rudolph. They always have just like four
But
rows.
Rudolph
Of,
he's not lore.
no, it's not just about that. It's that he's not public domain yet. Still,
But that's what I'm trying to say. He's not
Yeah.
he's not lore. He's not public
Yeah.
domain. That's what.
Yeah.
That's what I
So
meant.
that's why they can't legally use them without paying somebody. Probably the person who wrote the song, but
This cocktail,
the estate of the person who wrote the song.
this is a sweet style cocktail especially with the elderflower. Right?
Yeah.
You get a little. You use a simple syrup, but the elderflower just kind of pushes it over the top, and you get those floral notes, which is fantastic. Makes it really easy to drink. And I'm using a straight cranberry juice, not cranberry cocktail, so it cuts that tartness out on this. And
That's why Die Hard is more Christmas.
Die Hard is also not lore.
but now he has a machine gun. Ho ho ho!
Oh god! No, listen, the more time passes, the more it becomes lore.
Pretty soon it will be, and you won't be able to.
Exactly.
Nobody will be able to argue against it.
All right, round two, Rob. Round two, brother.
Round two, let's get to it. All right, we've
I already saw
got
Jack Frost.
the first Harry Potter because they do go through Christmas and everyone says Happy
Yeah.
Christmas, not Merry Christmas because they're British
No,
and they say
just
Happy Christmas.
no. Like it's like different when it's like if it takes place during Christmas, but it's like the Christmas is almost like a set and a theme. It's different from like Merry Christmas. You know what I mean?
I
Yeah,
get
they
it,
have
but there's
they have a
something-
Christmas. They have a Christmas meal in this, but
Yeah.
really the Christmas meal is just part of the year of school.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna defer to Matt. I'm gonna defer to Matt on this one. Matt, what do
We're
you
always
think? Matt?
deferring to Matt. Matt's gonna go no, not a Christmas.
Well,
movie.
Matt and Disco Dave, because this Harry Potter's English origins.
Hogwarts Express. Under my
There you
tree.
go. All right. Dave says nothing to do with Christmas.
So with Iron Man.
And Iron Man, yeah. So we're pretty
All
much
right,
not
not
Christmas.
a Christmas movie.
Oh yeah,
Kiss
That's
Kiss
movie
Bang
on the
Bang.
What?
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
I've
Robert
never
Downey
seen
Jr. Val
this.
Kilmer, from the director of Lethal Weapon. It's an action film that takes place at Christmas.
Never seen
I've
this.
never heard of it. I've never watched it.
I've seen it but a very long time ago.
Who's in this?
Val Kilmer and Robert Downey Jr.
Oh,
And who's the gal? She's familiar.
I don't know who the gal is.
is that Mila Sorvino?
I don't think so. I'll look it up.
I'm not sure.
It's hard to tell. I can't. I
I
can't.
see. Even Sean says not a chance. Harry Potter, not a chance.
This is. I'm going to say this is not a chance too because I've never seen it.
Yeah, Rob, we gotta put this on. No.
I want to see who the girl is.
Who's the
Not that
female
that'll
actor?
change my mind, but I don't even know. Jacqueline. No, this is the wrong one. Oh, to hell with it.
There you
All
go,
right.
see? If it's too
So we're
difficult-
going in with not a movie. Okay.
Not a
Gotta go
movie.
with-
Not
It should have been like coal, like get coal in your stocking. Like we should have done it like that.
Krampus.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Krampus.
Yes.
But see, this shouldn't be on this list because it's not like unintentional Christmas movie. It's a Christmas movie.
It is a Christmas movie.
Yeah, but it's a horror film that.
Yeah, that doesn't make it not a Christmas movie.
I would say Christmas adjacent. There's no theme.
No,
there.
no,
It's a
absolutely not,
monster that-
Rob. No.
It is
No,
completely
Rob-
a Christmas
Rob?
theme.
Me and Dave will literally drop out of this live stream.
No kid goes, Mom, Dad, can we watch Krampus tonight?
You haven't met my kid.
Yeah, my kids will watch this. My kids are all grown up.
No,
now.
Your kids aren't
but
kids
Rob,
anymore.
There's like levels to heart. There's like levels to Christmas movies. There's like kids ones. There's romance ones. Like this is a horror one.
Cannot believe
Yeah.
we're putting this.
And it's
in.
not really even a horror movie. Come on. In some of the Danish countries, they actually have.
Yeah, like that's like a guy. That's like a thing.
Yeah, they do the
where's
Krampus
Miss
parade.
Miss Soldier?
Oh,
Like,
I
it's
know.
dressed
I
up
know.
and
I would still put it
absolutely fantastic.
adjacent, but
No, absolutely not.
Trading Places with Dan Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy. Takes place
No.
at Christmas.
Yeah, well,
It's about a rich guy who trades places with a poor guy, and
This is
hijinks
Christmas.
ensue.
This is like more Christmas adjacent. Like it just happens to be on Christmas.
Yeah,
Good
I would
movie.
put it barely Christmas.
Like barely Christmas. Yeah, barely Christmas, but
Yes.
really good movie though.
great
Like
movie.
classic.
Yeah,
It just happens to take place at Christmas, but
Yeah, yeah,
no
exactly.
Christmas themes to this movie at all.
barely Christmas it is.
It's all
Really,
based
really
on
fun movie. Really fun movie.
Silent Night, Deadly Night.
See, another one. Like this is a Christmas horror film.
Yes.
These don't count.
This is not Christmas adjacent. Just because you put
No, it's
a Santa
no, but
hat
it's a
on them
Christmas-
doesn't make.
It's a horror movie. That's the only difference.
Okay, so then if I made a porn film, but the girl wore a Santa hat. would
No,
that
but
be
if it was
Christmas?
about Christmas sex and like sitting on Santa's lap for too long, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
You had to go there, Rob, didn't you?
I'm just saying.
Demonetized.
I think theme matters, not just decor.
Yeah, but that's more
See,
than decor, right?
I'm the Iceman. I'm the Iceman. This is 100%, dude. This is all the way Christmas.
I do not agree with this one.
My kids watch this. It might be
Yeah,
more
like-
adjacent right beside it, but too many people have voted me out. Okay.
Catch Me If You Can. If you remember
Oh,
the
man.
film, they
I
they run
remember
into
this.
each other. They run into each other like at 4 different occasions on Christmas Day. So Christmas happens like.
I think
multiple
that's just got to
times.
be like that's just got to be like, you know, that's just what.
Yeah, but that's
like,
based.
what is
This
it
is
called?
based on a true story too. It has nothing to do with Christmas. It's based on
Yeah.
check fraud, right?
And yet, Silent Night, Deadly Night makes it a Christmas movie. God,
I love it.
your standards for what's a Christmas movie are just so skewed. How about Barely Christmas?
Barely Christmas.
Yeah, barely Christmas. Barely Christmas. It's funny. I see American Psycho on here. I can't wait to see where that goes.
Reindeer Games. It's got reindeer in the title.
I
Oh no, it's not. It's funny, but no.
Man, I got this was peak Charlize Theron though, I'll tell you that.
Yes.
That's Christmas right there. I mean, she was gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember much of her. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, Gary
don't remember
Sinise,
this
I remember. Gary Sinise was awesome in this movie.
No, Gary Sinise is always good.
Yeah, this is true.
That was one of the Affleck brothers. What? That was that Ben Affleck?
That's Ben Affleck. Yeah.
Okay.
That's Ben Affleck. Yeah, I don't think his
No,
real
I
brother
know,
was-
but
Yeah, I know. I actually didn't put Bad Santa because that actually made our actual Christmas list from last year. So
Yeah, and
I
that's
didn't put that.
that's a Christmas movie.
yeah, I think that one's, even though I don't like it, I think it's grotesque. It's not. It is a Christmas movie, sadly.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this. To be honest, I don't remember.
I don't
know why it's
remember the
so
story.
cool.
I've seen it,
No,
but it was so long ago. I don't think I was that interested, so I don't even know the story.
Yeah, I've.
But I mean, it's got reindeer in the title.
Christmas.
You won't
none of us
put
can remember it,
Krampus in
it's not worth
Christmas, but you put reindeer games in.
I'm not putting it in Christmas. I was going to put it like holiday watchable, but I haven't seen it, so
Oh,
I haven't
you don't
seen
even know
but
what it
was
is.
so long ago.
They're blowing up a casino. Oh wait, those are Santas in the background.
There you go, little
Those
Santas.
are the bad guys.
They're dressed
Those
as
are
Santas.
no, that's them. That's them dressed up as Santa. God, I don't remember this movie that well.
Oh,
I would Iceman on this one, man. Once I saw Charlize Theron was in it, I was like,
Okay.
I was in love with her, man.
But he didn't say whether it was a Christmas movie or not, or adjacent. So obviously, it's not Christmas.
Yeah, I'm gonna say not a Christmas movie.
All right, let's go with Not a Christmas. Reindeer Games. I'm very sorry.
Even though there's two Santas, it's called Reindeer Games. It's probably barely Christmas.
You want to put on Barely Christmas?
Let's put barely. I mean,
I feel like there's more themes than some of the other ones we have.
we
on.
just don't remember because we were 14-year-old.
All right, let's go into Barely
boys
Christmas.
watching this.
All right, next up we've got LA Confidential. Another one I don't remember. So
I don't remember this being Christmas at all. I don't know.
again, it was on a list. I don't know. Barely it happens at
I think your ChatGPT was hallucinating.
maybe.
Oh, it was definitely.
No,
it
no,
was pulling
it
from
wa-
Reddit. It was pulling from.
but
It was
no-
pulling from Reddit.
No, but yeah, it wasn't just ChatGPT. I was like cross-referencing. There was a Reddit thread, there was a Facebook post, and
Okay.
an IMDb list of unintentional films, and then
Okay.
ChatGPT.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on this being Christmas. I don't remember at all.
All right, let's put it into not.
At least
Christmas.
Reindeer Games had like in the title and it has Santa Claus in the picture.
Okay,
I
so
don't know
this
what
next one, for you people who put Krampus and Silent Night, Deadly Night, I give you the Terrifier 3, which
What?
is set at Christmas.
I can't see it on the screen, so apparently it's so bad.
This is that creepy
Yeah.
clown who just dismembers people. Apparently, the third one was Christmas themed. So
Oh.
he has a Santa hat.
This is probably Christmas at Jace.
And you know, if you look at the Christmas tree, the decorations are body parts.
He's staying in theme.
Oh God, they are body parts. That's disgusting.
And he's wearing Santa's face around his neck.
He is
Yeah,
wearing
around his
Santa's-
This box art is freaking rock and roll, bro. It's heavy metal.
Yeah. Have you seen like any of these movies?
I've never seen any of his films. No.
They're god awful. Like they're not even like not just because I'm not a fan of that kind of like really grotesque like slasher films where they're very graphic, but it's even from a filmmaking standpoint, it looks like these have a budget of like $300. Like it's not even a B movie. It's like a C or D.
But not
tier
even
movie.
not even a well spent 300.
No. I mean, they've done well for themselves because like the Art the Clown is up there. Like people are
He's
ranking
everywhere. He's
him.
everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and people like I saw around Halloween. I saw a bunch of like little videos like ranking him against Pennywise. You know, and it's like what? the
That's
hell?
wild. First of all, that's
I'll have
wild.
to ask.
Yeah.
I'll have to ask one of my kids. I got two kids that love horror movies, so I'll just have to ask them.
Pennywise is you can't put him against Pennywise, but I mean
No.
whatever.
Apparently,
But I'm
I
gonna-
heard something too. The guy who plays Art the Clown saw the script for Terrifier 4. I don't know if it's out now or whatever, but even he was like, "This has gone too far."
Yeah. He's like, yo, we're good, guys. We're good. Let's chill. Yeah, Sean, that's exactly what it is, Sean.
That is.
It's what you think it is, my man.
It's his homage to Silence of the Lambs.
Yes.
Oh man.
So we're
All right,
we're going
I'm
adjacent
gonna
to
say
this one.
Jace. I'm gonna say
Yeah,
Jace
Jason.
on this one. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Jace.
I don't know.
put
you
it in-
just-
I'd put it in holiday watchable, but I don't even think this is watchable.
No,
I don't
it's
I don't know.
not.
I won't call that a Jason. At least Krampus had is.
Hey Dave, you let your kids watch it and let us know, okay?
There you go.
American Psycho.
This is one of the best movies ever, but
Really?
it's not Christmas.
I'm not.
to me.
No, it doesn't happen. at
There
Christmas.
there is some Christmas scenes in it though.
When? Where?
Yeah, but that's just by
It-
chance.
Oh yeah, it happened. You know, it goes.
It
through
just
Christmas.
fits in the script.
Hey, one of the best scenes of this whole movie is when they're comparing business cards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so dumb. No, but my favorite thing about this movie, it's not even from the movie, but go look up what's his that? Go look up Weird Al, Huey Lewis, American Psycho. And you know how like he talk that scene where he kills Jared Leto's character and he's talking about Huey Lewis and the news and their song
Yes.
Too Hip to Be Square.
Yep.
Weird Al and Huey Lewis recreated that scene, and it's hilarious. I'll send you the link after. But if everyone in the chat go YouTube that, it's so funny. Like they do this scene like exactly as is, and it's Huey Lewis asking like Weird Al is like, "Have you seen American Psycho?" And he talks about it the same way. And at the end, he kills him, and he's like, "Try parodying one of my songs now, you stupid bastard." It's so funny because he parodied the song "Hip
Yeah.
to Be Square." Oh no, it was sorry, not "Hip to Be Square." It was a new drug, and his was called a
Yes.
new duck. I want a new duck. All right, so what are we doing with Psycho? Not.
Not.
So this
I would
the
put
guy highlight. You gotta highlight Disco Dave.
I never had thought of watching Terrifier 3 at any time, but now I'm intrigued.
I gotta be honest with you, Disco Dave. I am completely intrigued.
I would say go watch some
Only because-
clips on
only because it's
YouTube
Christmas.
first.
Only because I want to see a Christmas slash.
I'll tell my kids to watch it. They'll watch it and theyll give me the highlights.
It's
All right,
so
really,
good.
let us know.
Because it's like it's grotesque, but also it's so bad. Like it's not even well made. So like
No,
it looks like they recorded it with like an iPhone, you know, and
I've
so
never seen
it's
one of
just-
one of the
it's
films.
So bad. I've
That's
never watched a
hysterical.
full film. I've just seen clips on YouTube. All right, so we're going
What's
with
next?
not
What's
a
next?
Christmas movie. All right, next we've got Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Well, actually, that wasn't the next one, but it is the next one now.
Yeah, I
Great
mean that's
film.
about getting home.
Yeah.
That's about getting home in
Yeah,
time
they're
for
get-
Christmas, isn't it?
Getting home in time
Yeah,
for
Trying to get
Thanksgiving
home
and
in time for
Christmas.
Christmas, yeah.
Yeah. That's
And it's
absolutely.
all about trying to get there.
Yeah, absolutely. That's not. I don't even think it's not like outright Christmas movie, but it's definitely a Christmas film.
Well, would you put it at Christmas adjacent, or
It's
would you
Christmas
like,
adjacent. I'm about Christmas
Jason
adjacent.
was good
Yes,
with this one, absolutely.
yes.
it's less than Groundhog's Day? we can always count on Matt to have a contentious. Yeah, it is technically they're trying to get home for Thanksgiving, but for you Americans,
I
Thanksgiving
mean,
is
look
very
at
close
the,
to Christmas,
at the worst it's watchable on Christmas, right? Like
Yes.
it's a fun movie to watch.
I would
on
put it at
Christmas.
adjacent because like Thanksgiving is adjacent to Christmas, so at the very least it's
In the US
Christmas
it is,
adjacent. Yeah.
But you know what?
And-
It's a good watch on Christmas. I
And
think.
also in Canada,
No, Canada's not beginning of October, not the third Thursday of November. I think it's the third Thursday.
when is
We're gonna
your,
put it
your
at
October what?
adjacent.
Usually around 10. It's generally the first
Okay,
Monday of October.
yeah, I'm gonna say watchable on Christmas. Look, Matt, even says
Holiday
the same thing.
watchable? Okay, holiday watchable.
Yeah, I'm gonna say watchable on Christmas.
I'm good with that.
Let's do that. Holiday watchable.
Rob clicked on the wrong one. That was the reason why. It was out of order.
Yeah.
User error.
Shazam.
But wait, so hold on. Before we go further, Disco Dave goes, Christmas in the UK. Blah, blah. Do you guys do Christmas or Boxing Day? Or is that two different things?
What are you talking about? For what?
I'm asking Disco Dave if Christmas and Boxing Day are separate dates.
Well, yeah.
Isn't Boxing Day kind of like a Christmas?
No.
Boxing Day happens after Christmas, and that was there's actually
It's kind
the
of
whole
like our
plan was
Black
that
Friday.
to swap box lunches between people with lots of money and no money, usually in households that had servants, right?
Really?
Yeah.
To me, Boxing Day was the day after Christmas things were on sale. So everyone, it was kind of like a Black Friday sort of thing.
No.
Everyone
In
went to-
reverse?
No, there's actually
No, there's a history. This got to be more history.
Yeah,
to
I'm sure
it than
there's
that.
a history to it, but that's what we did.
but Shazam. I
Shazam,
watched the movie.
the entire
It's a good
entire
movie.
entire
I've
last.
never seen this.
It's not a great film, but he played it well. But it was just
Oh, yeah.
the DCU was already dying, so it was too bad for him. I agree with.
Was it ever alive, Rob? Was it ever alive?
What do you mean?
You said it was dying. I'm like, was it ever alive?
Was it ever alive?
Yes,
Yeah,
it
I
was.
DC Universe,
yeah,
outside of Batman, has never been alive.
I
was.
really liked. I'm kind of alone in that camp, but I really liked Man of Steel. Better so than the new Superman. That thing was.
Actually, I enjoyed the new Superman,
They
But-
nerfed Superman. Everyone was kicking his ass. Like,
but there was a reason for that, because they took him back to a more classic stage of Superman where he wasn't really
he wasn't
all
super.
powerful, right? So, but Dave Cornsworth did a good job in playing the farm boy version of Superman.
I
And
don't know.
if
I
you
think
take that movie and just watch it on its own with no previous Superman movies to compare to, it's a good movie. My entire family watched the movie, and we actually all enjoyed the movie. right? So, and I know there was a lot of controversy around that movie with the casting and the whole setup with it, but the movie was pretty good.
It was fine. It's just that I know I'm a huge fan of Man of Steel, and I like
Yeah, Man of Steel was good.
some parts of the DCU, but then they all kind of they. The problem with the DCU is they rushed Justice League. They wanted to catch up to Marvel, but Marvel, like before doing Avengers, they built up like 4 or 5 movies.
Yeah.
Whereas they did like 2, and then they wanted to jump right into to Justice League.
And it doesn't help that Snyder had to take time off and couldn't finish the movie, right? So
Yeah, they brought in Joss Whedon, who just kind of
didn't follow the same pattern, right? It's just unfortunately there were
And the problem with the new DCU with James Gunn at the helm is that I don't think James Gunn is up to the task. I think James Gunn is very good at making Guardians of the Galaxy style movies. He likes team up movies, which is why Superman has like 10 other characters in it. It should have been about Superman. It shouldn't have had Green Lantern and all the other guys. It should have been a Superman film. But he excels at making team up films.
Now the good thing that came out of that is you could do a good Guy Gardner film. And in Supergirl, when Supergirl comes out, Jason Momoa finally gets to play Lobo.
Yeah.
And I really hope they don't.
He's Lobo?
He's Lobo finally, apparently.
Oh, that's what. Yeah, I'm not a DC guy at all, but I'm
a huge Lobo. I am a huge Lobo fan. Right?
Love Lobo. Love him.
I mean, I hope it works out.
Lobo and Batman are the only DC characters I ever really cared for.
I've always been a Batman fan, but I don't know. My issue with I enjoyed the new Superman, but it's just they nerfed him so much. And I didn't like that. Like he wasn't super. He needs to be super.
No, he was super.
But anyways,
he just
back to
wasn't
Shazam.
in that power state. For Shazam though,
the whole final act is very Christmas. Like it happens at Christmas.
I got no say. I have no.
But it's not a Christmas movie. I would.
Well, the Shazam family, and it's all about the power of family. Really, is what that turns into. No, it does, and that's where you can call it Christmas adjacent, or a Christmas.
I wouldn't put I would say holiday watchable or barely Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
The bottom two. The bottom like.
I would never think of watching that on Christmas. So holiday watchable is a stretch.
So barely
because
Christmas.
there's like holiday watchable to me are films that are things you think of watching during Christmas, but it's not really a holiday film.
Exactly.
Next year's list will be Hallmark movies that none of us have ever seen.
Rank them based on poster. Oh, wait. Every poster looks the same.
What's next?
All right, so we're putting it at barely Christmas or not?
Yeah.
Barely.
Barely? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have that one.
Next. The Long Kiss Goodnight. Another action. Another action film that just happens to happen at Christmas.
Man, what happened to Gina Davis?
I don't think I've seen this one, so I will have to either say not a Christmas movie or defer to.
I'm going to say not a Christmas movie because it happens at Christmas, but that's I really have to stretch to think about this movie. It was
look how young and like clean Samuel Jackson was.
Yeah, I know. Well, dude, he's got to be like 80 years old. This guy's no street chicken.
Well, he's not even that old. He's in his 70s, I think.
It's because he's fought too many snakes on a plane.
Yeah,
that shit ages you.
70s isn't too far off from 80. You know, he's an older fella.
Yeah. Gina Davis, I haven't seen her in anything for a while.
I haven't seen her in a long. I used to love her. She was awesome. Beetlejuice.
But I don't remember anything new that she's been. But when we look at this movie, I really honestly can't justify it. I don't know why it is or isn't.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, let's put it at no.
What is the chat say?
Well, the
Yeah.
Mixologia says it was filmed by Finn. It was directed by Finn.
There you go. That doesn't
Yeah,
make it Christmas.
I mean,
though.
there's the Batman films. So Iceman says at least we can agree Batman is better. I mean, the Batman films, compared to Superman films, it's actually laughable. It's laughable how much better the Batman films are.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't know why it's so hard.
The Christopher Reeve movies were actually good though. I like
The first two were
I mean,
good. The third one was pushing it. Nobody was happy
Yes.
with the third one.
The first two were good. Yes.
The fourth one is the best with Nuclear Man. Sorry, not
But
Nuclear
Gene-
Man. Nuclear Man.
Gene
Gene
Hackman really.
Gene Hackman
Gene
couldn't pronounce
Hackman.
nuclear properly. Nuclear.
So I'm gonna call Long Kiss goodnight. Yeah, whatever.
I'm gonna say no on that one.
No.
Yeah, we're putting it in now. I already put it in now.
And what's last but not least?
Two more.
Oh, two more.
Office Christmas Party. So
I'm gonna assume this is at least adjacent.
yeah, it's about an office Christmas party. Obviously, it's really bad. It's an attempt to be a funny comedy. It's got
I can see a
it's
lot
got
of good names in there.
Jennifer Aniston. It's got.
It's probably got
like
some
it was
funny,
designed
some
to
funny.
lose
It's got, probably got some funny moments, and the rest. Of
I
it's
watched
kinda
it.
just
I watched it with my wife maybe like 4 or 5 years ago during Christmas while we were wrapping presents, and we both couldn't even like keep up, like pay attention to it. It was not good.
yeah,
This-
you're gonna
the
have
T-
to make the call on this one.
This TJ Miller guy, the guy, I think it's his film. I think he like directed it, or he's I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't think he
I
directed, but
honestly don't know.
he's like the main character, and they tried to make him like the new funny guy, new Jim Carrey or and he's just not. He's just not.
Who's
funny.
that, Rob? The guy in the bottom of the screen?
Yeah, this guy, bottom of the screen. TJ Miller, is that his name? Yeah, it is.
I don't know. I don't know if I've ever seen him.
He's
never
in
seen the
Deadpool.
movie.
He's in like
Is he
the first
okay.
the first two Deadpools, like Deadpool's friend. And
Oh, yeah, he's the bartender.
yeah, the bartender.
I know who it is now. Okay.
He's not a. They try to make him like a comedy star, and he doesn't have it.
So Sean likes it though.
Awesome movie. Just watch it again. There we go. I've just been pissing all over it.
So Matt, the Iceman says it has a lot of Christmas themes. Might say Christmas.
Well, it is.
So
I mean, yeah.
says
I would say adjacent. I wouldn't call it a Christmas movie
I can't
because here's why I would say adjacent, not Christmas, is because you could take the exact same film and make it not an office Christmas party, but an office like New Year's party, or an office, I don't know, like friggin' Easter party, like another event, and it would be the same film.
yeah. See, Brazilian
doesn't-
Rob makes a good point. Being a bad film does not make it a Christmas film.
Yeah, true, but
Sure.
but I'm just like I just said, the fact that it's a Christmas party is not essential to the film. It could be any other party. It's
Yeah.
an office party.
Okay.
It could
Okay.
be an office.
So they're not doing
Hawaiian
like a White Elephant or Secret Santa or nothing.
No, well, they might be. I don't remember. They might be, but again, it's
No,
not. It's not essential to the plot. The
I don't know,
plot is
Rob.
there's
Matt is disagreeing with you big time, bro.
it has a lot of Christmas themes.
Yep.
I don't agree.
We
with
call
that.
it Christmas adjacent.
Yeah,
I
Rob.
would
I
say
think you're gonna lose this one, brother.
Yep.
The
viewer is right.
But I control the thing.
The viewer is right.
But they can log off and stop watching it. We're sitting talking to crickets.
This is true. No, that's in a Wonderful Life. Christmas is essential. They wouldn't
Matt,
have.
Matt, I came to Master Fest before, but not this time. Like Christmas is why he has the realization.
They wouldn't.
Yeah.
They wouldn't be going. They wouldn't be doing all that if it was like Labor Day. They wouldn't be having all these like existential, life-changing events if it was.
I mean,
Labor
if
Day.
it was you could say if it was Thanksgiving though. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like you could, even though they're kissing cousins Christmas and Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah.
It's not happening at Easter.
I mean, unless you're devout, then yes, it can happen. on Easter.
I'm putting it at adjacent because
Okay, what's our next movie there?
last
Rob?
movie. The Night Before. I have not seen this, but apparently it's basically like if The Hangover happened at Christmas.
Yeah, but you
There's
see,
a
they're all
good
wearing ugly
chance-
Christmas sweaters, and that's important.
Yeah, there's a good chance this has some really funny tropes in it, you know, because it's Seth
Yep.
Rogen, really.
Oh,
I
hate
would
Seth
probably
Rogen.
find this relatively funny, but I never seen it, so I don't know.
I
didn't
haven't
even
seen it.
wanna-
I don't have.
I mean, Anthony Mackie is fine, and I do like Joseph
Yeah,
Gordon-Levitt,
I like all these guys.
but I
You know,
hate Seth Rogen.
Seth
I
Rogen
cannot
he-
I cannot
I like
stand
him.
Seth
He can wear on
Rogen.
you a little bit, but I do like him.
I cannot stand.
But the
Seth
question
Rogen.
is the movie good? And does it?
I feel like this is the same as the last movie. I feel like this is probably one of those things where whether it was Christmas or Easter or St. Patrick's Day, they could do the same jokes.
Vino, ask your chat GPT because I've got no bearing on.
Ask what? Ask what?
Is this a Christmas movie or is it?
Of course, it's
Is The Night Before with Seth Rogen a Christmas movie?
Yes, absolutely. The Night Before, which stars Seth Rogen, is definitely a Christmas movie. It's all about three friends who have this long-standing Christmas Eve tradition of partying together, and they kind of go on this wild holiday adventure. So yeah, it's definitely got a Christmas theme through and through.
Yeah,
Okay,
he
now-
said
now-
nothing. He said nothing to not make it a Christmas movie.
Yes, but I think ChatGPT just agrees with whatever you say. So ask it if The Mummy Returns is a Christmas movie.
Okay, all right, let's see. Is Citizen Kane a Christmas movie?
Yeah. Okay.
Is Citizen Kane? Oh, hold on. Shit, hold on. Is Citizen Kane a Christmas movie?
Citizen Kane isn't really considered a Christmas movie. It's a drama that covers the life of Charles Foster Kane, and it has scenes set in various times of his life. There are a few moments that happen around the holidays, but it's definitely not a holiday film. It's more of a classic all-season sort of masterpiece.
Okay.
I love that. I love that there's Christmas scenes in it, though.
He's trying to agree with you.
Oh, man.
Okay. So call The Night Before an adjacent movie.
No, it's a
Let's call
Christmas
it-
movie, man.
Okay.
It's cold. First of all, it's cold the night before. They got Christmas freaking sweaters on. There's snowflakes in the background,
That's not
I guess we
snowflakes.
gotta.
Oh yes, it is. Maybe kind of.
and then they've got a Christmas Eve tradition of going to party.
Okay, but if we're putting that one, then we should put the Office Christmas Party up there as well. But then if those two are in the Christmas tier, then why is Terrifier 3 not in the Christmas tier?
Because it's just a bad movie.
But we-
it
but-
has
but
to get
we-
knocked
as-
down for
As
being
per your
said-
Rob.
Yes, but who said it earlier that said just because it's a bad movie doesn't make it not a Christmas movie?
where there's bad and there's deplorable. All right, there's two different things.
I think Bad Santa is pretty deplorable, but I still consider
Hold on,
it
I
Christmas.
mean, Matt wants me to check to ask still about the mummies. Let me ask:
I'm sorry.
Is the
Mummy or
movie
Mummy
The
Returns?
Mummy a Christmas movie?
The Mummy is definitely not a Christmas movie. It's more of an action adventure film with a lot of fantasy and a little bit of horror mixed in. Doesn't have any holiday themes or Christmas elements, so it's not really considered a holiday movie at all.
Okay,
All right,
ask it to
Citizen Kane is officially more of a Christmas movie.
No. Now you have to ask it to convince you that The Mummy is a Christmas movie.
All right.
See what it comes up with.
Convince me that The Mummy is a Christmas movie.
All right, let's have some fun with this. So imagine this. The Mummy may not have Santa or Christmas trees, but we can totally spit it into a holiday flick in a kind of cheeky way. For starters, it's got that adventurous feel-good, gather around the TV vibe that a lot of holiday movies have. It's like a wild ride that you could totally watch with family when everyone's full of holiday leftovers. Plus, think about the themes of treasure, discovery, even a little redemption arc. Those can all be wrapped up in a kind of holiday spirit if you squint a bit. And hey, it's got a lot of humor and heart, just like a lot of Christmas classics do. So in a not so serious, playful way, you could say, If Die Hard can be a Christmas movie, just grab some hot cocoa, call it a holiday tradition, and there you go.
Dude, he took a total shot at Die
Okay, now
Hard.
ask it to compare Emotep to the Grinch.
Emotep?
Emotep is the villain.
Oh, okay. How would you compare Emotep to the Grinch?
Well, that's definitely a fun comparison to think about. I mean, on one hand, you got Imhotep, who's this ancient undead high priest from The Mummy, and on the other hand, you got the Grinch, the fuzzy green guy who just wants to steal Christmas away from Whoville. If you think about it, they're both sort of these outsiders with a bit of a grudge. Imhotep is definitely more on the, I want to bring about a reign of terror side of things, while the Grinch is more like, I'm just really annoyed by all this holiday cheer. But at the end of the day, they both start out as these kind of anti-hero villainous figures who are missing something, whether it's love or whether it's just a little bit of holiday spirit. So I guess you could say Imhotep is like the Grinch if the Grinch had ancient curses and plagues instead of just a sleigh and a dog. But deep down, maybe they both just need a little redemption arc.
That's phenomenal.
Jesus Christ, AI is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. That is fucking hysterical. Oh,
well.
man.
We have come to the end.
Well, gentlemen, that is
Well, we
one
gotta do a
hell of a
shot.
way to end tonight's live stream.
Well, yeah, we got to have a shot. We have to have.
What is our shot, guys? Should we do a we got to do a little Benedictine and whiskey?
Sure.
What
I
kind
mean,
of whiskey?
that's a Christmas.
Fairly
Rye,
Christmassy.
rye.
I think rye is the way to go.
That's
Rye, that's
Benedictine
rye.
is a Christmas liqueur.
That it is. What's our ratio?
Have to have.
1-to-1. 1-to-1 is always a good shot ratio. Where are my shot glasses at?
Oh,
Not that I actually measure when I pour these, but
Yeah, exactly. Oh man, thank you everybody for joining us tonight.
Oh, yeah.
We had a small crew tonight, but it was great to have you all here. The Mummy Returns. should
Here
be
we go.
for
Christmas.
those of you that are nowhere near our time zone, like
he's all wrapped up like a present.
first of all,
Oh,
yes,
who said that? Oh, he killed
Persephone.
Persephone. Good one.
She's awesome.
That's funny.
So
He's
thank
all
you very
wrapped
much,
up.
everybody's for here. We've got our traditional end of our episode shot.
Oh, this is awesome. Where are we at here? All right, little rye. Thank you, everybody who's been with us over the last
Yeah, it's
year.
been a lot of fun,
because
guys.
we are going into the new year.
Yeah.
I think we had some fun stuff. I think the movie stuff has been great. We got to get into the DC characters and Marvel separately. It has to be separate.
Oh yeah.
But we definitely got to
we'll
do
do
those
some
as well.
do some different.
Cheers.
Maybe
Shame that
some
Mike
you got
couldn't
sports
get
films. I don't know if we
on
got
the screen with us, but
What's that?
it's a shame that Mike couldn't get on the stream with us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
too bad.
well,
But he had
that's
some
a-
technical
yeah,
problems, but he'll be on the next one.
Yeah. Yep. Well, listen, everybody, have a really a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. Hope you get to celebrate with your family, friends, and if you're doing it by yourself, I hope it's fantastic as well.
Absolutely.
And we really thank you guys for joining us all year long. We got some fun stuff in the new year as well. So cheers
Absolutely.
and happy holidays, all. Cheers, guys, and to you,
Cheers.
gentlemen,
Cheers.
gentlemen, to the three of us. Cheers.
Shit, I dropped something.
Like Dave started preemptively on that one.
I was already into my whiskey.
Vino, do you want to end us with your line?
Absolutely. Listen, folks, have again, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, all that good stuff. Christmas for the rest of us. And remember, no matter what happens, whatever happens, life gives you lemons, you make yourself a cocktail.
And I
Cheers.
think we should end by showing our nice little intro one more time.
Oh, yeah, end it off with the intro. That's right.
All right, cheers, guys. Merry Christmas.
Cheers. See you later.
Cheers.
Pour the shots, snowflakes fall. Vino, Dave, and Rob deck the hall. Mix it up with cheer for all. Glasses clinking, sleigh bells call. Shake it up, the crowd feels bright. Sipping spirits, cozy night. Laughing jokes by firelight. Live stream joy, the season's right. Drinking buddies. right here. Christmas fun with friends and
When life gives you lemons, steal Santa's frickin' sleigh! Merry Christmas, everyone!